tell me something. There's a delicious Fortnite gameplay montage going on right behind me, isn't there? Yep, I can smell it. Well, that's gonna make it a little hard to focus, but here we go. An ode to the Fortnite feast. Minis, floppers, slurp with med mist, small fries, meat. Write this down, Chief. We got them all on freshly made mats. The Fortnite feast. It's as big as my rap. Beat that, ninja.
Oh, man.
Yeah, oh, fantastic.
There you go.
It's as big as my rap almost broke me.
Hi guys, welcome to the
I
podcast.
I needed
Today we're talking about
the
Fortnite
Fortnite feast.
season
Fortnite
5.
Subway collab.
chapter
Uh-huh.
2.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
Yeah,
So that
this
okay.
is
So like we
the
got what do we got?
Unimpressed.
The Coliseum.
The 0 point
are you
was in that
fucking
one,
talking-
I think.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. There was a big desert. That's the first season that Butterbarn was in, so it was good.
You know, we got Rio and a good season all around. So let's
Yeah.
talk about it. more-
0
more detail.
Psych. We're talking about everyone's favorite Chapter 3, Season 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I know we all loved this.
Now fuck off.
This
Well,
might be the
everyone-
shortest podcast.
Yeah, welcome to Chrome Night.
Yeah,
Can I get a
you
Chrome?
got us the 5 Chrome Jacks. All right, so
I'll go to Fortnite Donald's and order the Chrome Burger.
let's go.
Well,
I'll
I
go
know
to
we're-
Durburger. Order
And
the
order
Chrome
the
Burger.
Burger.
Go to
Alright.
Joel's.
Alright, starts off.
Go to Joel's. Yeah, so we gotta talk about this story because, like, we've had a lot of story in this chapter. We didn't.
No, we didn't.
We didn't
No.
this season. I mean, like, there was. Okay. We didn't, like, really have a lot of stuff. A lot of things happened, though.
Yeah.
But this time around, there was no story and nothing happened.
No.
A
No.
lot of
There was an
Chop is on
ending.
your ass.
There was a
Yeah.
starting and ending cutscene.
Yeah, that was
people.
about it.
People said things sometimes.
Dude,
Uh,
they said things at least once and the second time later.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah! Oh my god! I forgot about that. Was so cool.
Words were spoken. Syllables were pronounced.
But nothing was said.
Nothing was said.
Alright, so let me. I got
Believe
an
it was. I
outline
believe it was.
here.
I believe it was Kent who said.
I believe it was
Fortnite the man versus Fortnite the idea.
When
every
Jonesy
time-
goes
every-
out to snipe a doggo, he knows
Yeah.
he may die.
But
snipe a turtle.
There aren't any turtles.
We'll make one. It's fine. Alright,
Okay.
continue.
Alright.
Continue.
Let me... Agreed. Alright. So, to start us off, the 7 were trying to research the chrome that was showing up on the island because it was starting to, like, creep onto shit by the end of Season 3. There were quests like, oh, what is this shit? And, like, where is all the 7? We're all in, like, some underground lab. We got a cutscene. Everybody with the paradigm got, like, assimilated into the chrome or something. We don't know where they went. They're, like, maybe just dead. Paradigm escaped into the 0 point and went to Reality 659. I don't know if that's important, but it's where she was.
Yeah.
Then the chrome starts spreading, whatever. The Herald shows up with all of her hexagons and her fushigi.
Mm-hmm.
No Sweat decides to capitalize on a major tragedy by setting up insured locations with the means to fly. Jones and Amy contact the Paradigm through Reality Tree a few times for like 2 weeks at the beginning of the season. They work on some research left by the scientists, and then everyone went radio silent for 2 months until like the 3 weeks at the end of the season. The Nothing Then, in the meantime, the Nothing, for whatever reason, that's the name of the chrome shit, the Nothing decided to choose Bites to be their champion warrior or whatever.
when
Spoke
did
to
they
him
say
through
that was the name?
the Nothing.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember that.
That's like what the Herald says. She's like, "Oh, the nothing has
It's
come for you," or
Damn,
something.
that actually kind of fucks. If only the rest of the Chrome was cool. Chrome plot was cool.
Yeah, and it's weird too because I was looking on the wiki. Speaking of this, like, because last night I was like writing all this stuff up, and people were saying that like the nothing has been teased since like season 10 of chapter
Oh,
1.
yeah.
But it's like
Damn.
I'm not sure if that's even true. It could be. It very well could be. But it's like some of the stuff just seems like they were saying like, oh, like there like before the 0 point created things, there was nothing. It's like, well, that's just also kind of like the Big Bang. So it's
Yeah,
like I don't know if that's supposed to be referring. It could just be like, oh
Guys-
yeah, we totally were, but like who knows? It doesn't matter. The nothing
Guys,
is the thing
Chrome
now.
is coming to real life. You see, before the Big Bang, there was nothing
Except for Chrome.
except for Chrome.
Yeah.
Damn
So,
Chrome.
Chrome
But
is the
so-
basic element that makes fucking everything, I guess.
yeah, I was assuming that it was gonna have something to do with the Spire because the Spire was made of
Yeah.
chromium.
Yeah, that's true. Why is that not?
I don't know. Maybe it does have something to do with the Spire. Who knows? We didn't get an explanation.
Nobody cared about him.
Anyway, though, the nothing for whatever reason chose Bytes to be its chosen one. Talked to him through TVs and had some really tedious, like weirdly tedious quests to get some pickaxe tiles for him that are exclusively for Bytes. You can't use them on anybody else. I don't know why
I
they did
didn't.
that.
I didn't. That's the only thing in the entire season that I didn't do.
It's understandable. If you're not going to use Bytes, there's no point because it didn't even give you XP.
I don't- Yeah, I don't like bites. I just did them anyways because I like completing shit. But
Yeah.
I like
I did
bites. I like bites, but like all the pickaxes were just like reshapes of
Yeah.
normal pickaxe.
It's like we thought that was maybe going to be the customizable thing, but it's like it just was like 8 styles
no,
of a blade. But whatever. Anyway, though, I talked to him through a TV for whatever reason. And then nothing came of that. I was hoping that we were going to get something with Bytes because we've never gotten that much lore for a random Battle Pass skin. And
Yeah.
that just didn't go anywhere. Bytes had no
Bytes-
major story prominence or anything.
Bites wasn't an NPC, not like a boss
No.
fight or something. Nope.
Nothing.
You can fight the Herald, not them.
Yeah.
Bytes.
Then a whole bunch of jack shit happened. And then around the end of the season, Jones Navy showed up again to help Paradigm with some last minute preparations for whatever it was that was coming next.
For like everyone fire your rifles at Irma. Pull that image up.
If you can find it, I'll do
Oh,
it. Then, help them with some last minute shit. It was literally just like attune shit to the reality tree so I can talk to it better, I guess. And that eventually, like, the fracture event happened. It started with the Herald killing a bunch of people and fusing with the reality tree, which apparently her fusing with the tree was what coated the island completely. Because
yeah.
we aren't talking about the map changes yet, but as you can see here, I'm sending this image. That is not covered in chrome.
There is nothing happened. Like not
No,
few-
the Chrome like got some fucking tendrils like out more into the map, but it never expanded.
Yeah,
It
it's like
never
okay,
even
like
hit
you
Greasy.
you go to some of those locations and it's like yeah, they're like coded. Like most of this place is like coded. Nothing else though. Like, it
Do
wasn't very
you guys
thorough.
remember chapter 2 season 8 when the map changes started out in minimal isolated areas and then expanded out to take
That was
to
interesting.
to take over most of the map, making it feel like the season was becoming more and more chaotic leading up to the very significant chapter ending live event. That was pretty
Yes.
cool.
That
I
was
wonder
pretty-
if they'll do that again for a season.
Because I didn't hear.
I'm a big fan
Yeah.
of the fact that not a single POI was fully chromed.
Yeah.
Not a,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
not a single one.
Well, I mean, like Sanctuary and fucking Lazy Lagoon were, but that's it.
Wano kind of fucking pisses like just like fucking just like a fucking like last fucking slap on the wrist or some shit like to all this is like it's like the season was called Paradise. Like that makes it sound like it's gonna be like this fucking like what's even her name again?
The Herald.
The Herald for like what the Herald thinks is a paradise and like
Yeah.
fucking killing everything. Like that sounds really cool and
It just didn't happen.
like even fitting for like a Halloween season since this
Yeah.
was like kind of where they put a more spooky season because it's
Yeah.
it's over Halloween and over Fortnitemares, but nope.
Mm.
No, just a bit of the map.
You see,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say now. I pull up. I made a big note file on my phone of why this season fucking sucks. You know, just like some bullet points. And, you know that kind of brings me to like one of them is in the trailer they showed Greasy Grove, the taco shop, being like completely chromed with a tornado by it. That never fucking happened. The chrome never even came close to Greasy
What
Grove.
trailer was that? Was it like the
The
gameplay trailer
first
at
one.
the beginning?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
cinematic one?
Damn.
Yeah, fucking one of them. Yeah, and like that
I'd
just
assume it
never
was just
happened.
the gameplay trailer then.
Like that makes me believe that like they were gonna do something more. You know, they wanted to make this a big event. They didn't. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Oh yeah, I guess to fucking for the record, or I guess for context of why I'm kind of fucking heated about this season, I was really excited for this
Yeah.
season, like when it started because I wasn't a huge fan of season 3. I thought it was fine, but I thought like all the party shit it couldn't stay interesting for a while, and like the reality stuff was pretty, but like that also couldn't stay interesting for a while. But now it's like, oh, another fucking like apocalyptic like conflict season with a really neat idea to it compared that like feels unique from the last type of this season. Like cool, I'm excited for this. And then and like not to mention this might be like my favorite pass so far, but then they fucking but then everything besides the pass just like doesn't live up to any of that at all.
Yeah, and like part of why I was so excited was because they had like all those trailers, like they were really, really pushing the marketing before the season.
Yeah.
Like they had all those
Yeah.
action trailers, like new cereal.
Those
And
are
it's like those are really interesting, and I was assuming that this was going to be some sort of weird, like cosmic horror type shit. And
Yeah.
it just didn't go in any direction like that.
This
It
shit
was just
came out on
Chrome
my
the map.
birthday.
One could argue that it didn't go in any direction at all.
Yeah, it really
This
didn't.
is-
It just kind of, we just kind of tread water the whole way, the whole 3 months.
Like this shit came out on my birthday. You know, I was excited, like, oh wow, what a great birthday present! Thanks, Fortnite. And the only good thing to come out of it was the skins were real good.
I
Yeah.
will say too, the end of the season when shit should be escalating to its breaking point felt like it just started.
Yeah.
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 This, like, after the Halloween event, it literally went stagnant for 2 weeks. Nothing happened. They didn't move the fucking blimp or the pirate ship. They were doing that. They didn't move them for 2 weeks because they fucking forgot or something.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah,
alright,
They just sat around with their fucking thumbs up their ass waiting for
See, they did less during the season than like when there than like the time they went on summer vacation.
Yeah. Because when they went on summer vacation, they had the summer event with challenges coming out.
Hey, you want to know something funny? That exact same thing is happening right now. They're on
And
break.
there's more happening.
They're on break until early January.
And there's shit
Really?
happening.
Yeah.
They got Winterfest.
At least it seems like we've got shit happening,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
no, they've got a lot of stuff backlogged up for us for the next couple weeks.
More happened in
That's
season
why there
one.
was an update. Like, we've only had 1 week of this new season, and there's already an update. That's why.
Oh my god.
More happened in chapter 3 season 1, where it was like
Yeah.
an introductory season.
Yeah, how is all of their like I don't know what to call it. Like they're purposefully like stagnant, kind of giving you a little bit time to cool down, let the plot like rise. How are all of those fucking seasons more eventful than anything with any actual plot significance?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know if I'd say that. Season 8 was pretty eventful.
Mhm.
Like, last season 8.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you mean chapter
that-
2?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's a big event one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm...
I see what you mean. Yeah. but like fucking this whole fucking chapter, seasons 1 and fucking 3 were more eventful than 4 combined. Or, they're both eventful combined than
And
4.
2. I mean, 2 had a big overarching
2 had-
theme. Like,
Yeah.
2 had stuff. I will say that 2 had some stuff.
Speaking of that, at the end of this, I think we should go over all 4 seasons of the chapter.
Oh yeah. that sounds
Ooh,
good.
like a big mega thread. Big mega.
Yeah,
Mega
I
Mega
mean, like, just summarize all of them. Figure
Yeah.
out which one's the favorite. I think I can guess, but...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Alright,
don't.
but I'm gonna finish up the story part, because there's barely anything left, but...
We've just been having our like fucking rant section to like
Yeah.
get that out of the way.
So,
What?
when she
Shit.
combined with the tree...
Season 4 is garbage, and here's why.
So when she like fused with the tree or whatever, I guess she died, because now the tree's on the new map and she's just part of it, like made of wood. So who knows what that's about? But
Things sure happened with the Herald.
yeah, so like in the actual event that we got, as soon as she did that, the island coated with chrome, whatever, it zooms out, the island just blows up.
Fortnite is gone.
Like the new map and the chapter 2 map underneath it just are gone. They just blow up. So
Fortnite-
this is the
Wait.
first time that we have like an end of chapter event where the loopers are still conscious after it. So we were actually able to help the Paradigm work with the 0 point, get all the shards, basically do a bunch of side quests. And it basically just made the 0 point sort of mash shit together from past maps and other realities until we got a new island. So, and then I
That's,
guess at the end
they,
she like
certain-
sacrificed herself for it, and Mr. Beast was also grabbed by the 0 point. I
Mr.
guess
Beast
he
was
was
just
very
like hanging
important
out.
for that.
Mr. Beast was
Thank
on like his like Beast starship. It unfortunately got blown up in the blast. All of Mr.
Yeah.
Beast's friends have died. It's just him left now.
It's just him now.
Yeah.
Yo, rip Chandler. He's dead in Fortnite.
To all the Mr. Beast fans out there, hopefully you liked our little lore dump.
I feel like the reference to your boy Chandler.
I don't know
Yeah.
who the fuck Chandler.
Shout out to
Neither do
Chandler.
That's like the one name of like one of his fucking friends I remember.
I don't know.
But he's dead. They were in the fucking like a Beast Starship Enterprise. And it got blown up.
He was
That's
he was on the Beast Colony arc. He was on the Beast Carrier.
It was on the Beast.
Yeah,
He was on the Beast Infinity.
Gerald Robotnik skin win.
Sam, you should just like pull up an image of all of these things, just slap the Mr. Beast
God.
logo on them.
Maybe.
You could do more work than you have.
It would be
Very
funny.
It
Could you
would
guys
be.
keep picking up
There-
bits so he had to fucking-
No.
See you in
mention-
January, guys.
No, I want to mention one more thing about like the event, because like I said specifically, the event we got, the island just blew up and then it
Oh
started the ship. There was a leaked like pre-production version of the cutscene, which was actually really funny because none of the characters in it were emoting. They were all just like completely straight-faced and like barely animated, and it was really funny. But the big thing about that was after the island blew up, the last reality mothership showed up again, and like fucking like another one, and it sucked up the 0 point, and then the 0 point blew up the ship and flew away, which was funny. But it's like, why didn't they keep that in? It would have made shit
Yeah.
make a lot more sense, because the Herald just blowing up the island doesn't make any sense, because the 0 point is still fine. You'd assume that her whole plot was to take over the 0 point and like destroy it or something. Because if that was her plan, it didn't work. But
Yeah.
she's very, very obviously got something to do with the last reality because she looks exactly like their plants. So it would make sense that she's like the Queen's herald, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna basically kamikaze blow up the island and myself, and then you guys can swoop in and steal the 0 point. And then they do that, but it doesn't work because the 0 point isn't damaged this time. The last time they did it, the 0 point was like weakened or whatever, so they were able to grab it. This time, it was perfectly healthy. We already fixed it basically, so it's like, oh no, fuck you, you're not doing this, blow up. But we didn't get that, so now she's just dead and just killed herself for no reason, I guess. Whatever.
We already fucking fucked off the rest of the story of the season that was probably supposed to happen.
There's your villain. There's your villain of like what 6 months because she was
Yeah.
like,
She was teased in the trailer for season 3 because it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it seemed like my theory was that she was
Oh,
behind the
yeah.
reality tree because it seemed like it was like, oh, the reality tree is like making everybody complacent and then they're going to be able to take over or whatever. But apparently that wasn't the thing because she wanted the tree.
Mm.
So I don't know what the tree is even from. Who knows what the fuck that was?
Fortnite lore is just that like they just throw things on the map and gaslight you into thinking it's important.
Yeah. And then they end up making their like end of chapter like main villain just job for 3 months.
Mm.
This is like literally the biggest jobber in the game.
You know, she sat in her sanctum playing with her like big orb and sent some wolves at it if you got too close.
Yeah, she pondered her orb, played with her fushigi.
Fushigi!
You know, I can respect her for it.
True.
She fucking cute queen in that fucking orb and shit, lame as hell.
Mhm.
Harold just wanted to fucking use her fushigi.
The Fushigi ball.
She got
I
that
own a
shit.
fushigi, I think.
Okay, do a trick with it, put it on screen.
I don't, or actually, I think we got rid of it because I think that I got it for a present, and then I was basically just like, I like don't want this,
Mm.
and then we returned it.
Get a new Fushigi.
No thanks.
I'm
Alright.
stuck.
What you don't like fushigis?
No, I love fushigis. Anyway, let's talk about the map changes.
Or lack thereof.
What map? Yeah, what map changes?
Let's
Oh.
talk about the map changes.
Can we
Don't
keep
worry,
talking
don't
about-
worry. Let's get
can we
into
keep-
that.
Can we keep talking about Sam's returned fushigi?
There's anything
Okay,
else to
so-
talk about.
Okay, so can we make this a
Well,
Fushigi
there isn't
podcast?
there isn't anything else to talk about with the map changes, but you seem to be telling us to talk about those.
Fushigi is literally more eventful than the map changes.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go through those. And
Yeah.
you can just like get the full gist of what happened here. So at the beginning of the season, Sanctuary became Herald Sanctum. Lazy Lagoon was Lustrous Lagoon. Shuffled Shrines became Shimmering Shrines, and the Reality Tree died. No Sweat lifted up a bunch of places into the air. Condo Canyon became Cloudy Condos, which did not move. The pirate ship, No Sweat headquarters, and a repurposed IO blimp that I think was there in season 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
What?
What's up?
I thought it was,
No.
like over by
No.
the Rave Cave.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
it being up?
Yeah, I thought it was.
It was
Is it?
never up, no.
It was up. What do you mean?
Was it?
Yeah.
In
the
season
don't
3?
remember.
I thought it was in season 3. It just
blimp
didn't
that's
move.
the blimp that's just always.
It didn't
flipped
move.
from-
No, it
Yeah.
was right above
That
the
never
rave cave.
moved, but that was there.
Yeah, I thought so.
No, it wasn't. No, it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't.
I don't
Or
know.
insane.
Regardless, it's here now. It was here for this season. And so the 3 of those things, the pirate ship, No Sweat, and then the IO blimp that became like the party blimp, they were all flying around the island like every 2 weeks or so, showed up in a different spot. Also, flying vaults appeared. Vaults became like a thing around the island, and the Joneses was reinforced and like raised, which for some reason it was still attached to the ground. It wasn't flying, so I don't know how it didn't get chromed. I don't know.
They had their fucking monkey bars to it, so it was okay.
Yeah.
Famous like secret weakness of the Chrome is monkey bars. They never knew how to climb them.
Yeah, no. I
Well, that's
broke my
reality,
tailbone
doesn't-
on monkey bars one time. I never went to the hospital
Probably
for it though.
the story is probably more interesting than the map changes.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, like, how'd you deal with that without going to the hospital?
I walked away. I don't know.
Huh? They didn't really hurt that bad.
I guess not.
And this podcast stop being about Fortnite.
Can we just like tell stories and shit? You know, fucking good old like campfire good old campfire podcast. You know.
Dude, I'm pulled up
No.
to the campfire right now.
Getting
That
cozy with
XP
that
hit.
supercharged XP.
Yeah.
Alright, so then that became Fort Jonesy. And then a rift in the sky that stayed there for the entire season dropped the old like chapter 1 Loot Lake house on the little island in the new Loot Lake. Nothing
that
happened
was
with
the-
that rift. That just
yeah,
dropped that
That
house.
was another thing that could have gone somewhere.
That was something
That-
Seth was excited about the whole time.
That was what made me so fucking mad at the end of this season. There was both a rift above that, like the Loot
And
Lake
Grim
House,
Gables.
and Grim Gables, and they did nothing with either of those.
Yeah. And,
Speaking of, that's a map change.
well, actually, before that happened, the 7th Century joined the Hench Bros.
Yeah.
That was
Now,
more,
that's
more
important.
important.
That is the most crucial plot point, I
It
think.
is. She was spying on them for 2 weeks because she wanted to
Yeah.
join them but didn't ask
Yeah,
yet.
she
And then
tried.
eventually they noticed and she joined them, so now there's 5 of them.
She was
Yeah,
too
so
shy.
sometimes they like split up and go other places.
Yeah. So then a rift in the sky dropped Grim Gables over top Shifty Shafts. There was nothing underneath Grim Gables for a bit. Then the Chrome took over Coney, made it into Chrome Crossroads. Butter Barn gets lifted into the sky and becomes the Flutter Barn. The lighthouse over at Sleepy got put on flight shit, and it started moving around with the other shit, so like it was lighthouse around the map.
Except that like didn't have a vault in it, so like who cared? I forgot about that.
I kind of did too. Then the reality tree gets overrun by Chrome, and then for the Fortnitemares event, DJ Leica hosted a rave for Fortnitemares there, and the Inquisitor started a ritual underneath Grim Gables. Like it got dug out, like it was as if Shifty Shafts was still underneath it, but it was only
Yeah.
like that for the event. As soon as the event was over, it was filled back in, and there's nothing underneath it.
Wow, that's more story than the season got.
Yeah. Then nothing else happened really, but Sleepy along with those actually, Sleepy became Shiny Sound, Logjam Junction became Chrome Jam Junction, and the Nobi Cabin from Evil Dead showed up over by Groovy Grove, which is funny.
Which is the only good map, the only really notable or good map change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
that's
wasn't
stayed
even
for
a
the rest of the
POI.
season.
Yeah,
They just took Ash out of it,
that's actually like the best thing to really happen this season. It's the Evil Dead collab. We'll get to
Yeah.
that, but really, really good collab.
All right, guys, you're a poll. What's your
Then-
favorite Evil Dead movie?
Okay, shut up.
Mine's 2.
Mine
Anyway.
is Spider-Man 1.
Continue with the
Then I think this was during Fortnitemares or the immediate week after, I don't remember. The Skywalker week shit happened, and so Vader showed up again for a
Oh
week.
yeah.
I
He's
think it
always
was
in the same
after.
spot.
It was
That
like
was
the
like immediately after.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I thought so.
like fucking November 1st or like 2nd or whatever, like when it
Yeah.
ended.
So that was for a week, and he always showed up over by Greasy. Nowhere else, I don't think.
There were
Then-
some outposts, but that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, like along roads and shit. Sheller High Water, that big mansion over in like the top left of the map, over by Sleepy, got raised into the air, and Crackshot's cabin, which was over by like across the lake from Logjam, got lifted into the air. And then the final update of the season, 3 weeks before it ended, made Tilted into Tainted Towers and put chicken coops around for 1 wild week.
See, I can't remember like these at all because I don't remember Tainted Towers at all.
Well, you had it for 3
Well,
weeks.
here's something that you might that you might remember. I didn't remember, and the wiki didn't even have this listed as a map change. I had to suddenly remember and be like, "Oh yeah, that happened." Also, around sometime in those last 3 weeks, a bunch of soccer fields showed up for all the soccer quests that were
A
flying.
World Cup! Yeah,
And,
baby!
and also, at some point during the season, a bunch of runways showed up. We'll get to those, though.
Oh, we'll get to the runways.
Yeah,
Oh, we'll get to the runways.
but yeah, that's all the map changes. That's it. We've already expressed our opinions on how good
that
those
was
were.
Yeah, that was longer than
season
it
so
really needed
far.
to be. Best season so far. You know, Joel, I agree with you.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Joel,
Good
I
night,
think you
everybody.
finished up the podcast. Best season so far.
You know, Joel, how about you take over? Like, we'll let you have this one. We'll all go leave.
I
I
think
think
the name
I
of
think
this
you-
should be best season so far? Question mark. And there'd be like an arrow pointing to Mr. Beast and
No, that's chapter 4,
excellent.
season 1. Yeah.
oh, excellent.
All right, Sam. So give Joel your channel login. I think we don't need Sam anymore. Honestly, just get him out of here. Joel can take over.
He's obviously got the better opinion.
Got straight to the point.
Alright. So we can fucking put aside all of the map shit, all the story bullshit, and we can talk about the mechanics and items. Everyone's favorite part. This is actually probably my favorite thing to talk about because it's always interesting. So there were only actually surprisingly 2 new mechanics, like actual just movement things added, which were the slide kick, which you might not have even noticed.
Yeah.
Because literally all
It
it
never
is.
came into play.
Yeah, no, not really. You might have noticed that, like, if you were like running and then like slid into a bush, you would hear a sound as if you like hit it. That was the slide kick, where if you were sliding like at a certain speed or something, you'd like have your feet out, like kind of pointed out a bit more. And if you ran into something, you did a bit of damage to it, including players. Like, you could damage players a little bit and like knock them back.
Yeah, the only time this matters is I think they made a weekly quest for it, and I think I kicked Mira one time like the other day.
Yeah, you can even like accidentally kick your the people in your team, which kind of sucks. I don't really know why
Probably
they bothered
happening more
adding
often
it.
than not.
I mean,
Probably.
if you really want to like try it, maybe it could be some kind of like movement option. Like, okay, yeah, send them into battle. Like, fucking kick them out there.
All right, you're done in the bush. Get out of there.
Go fight.
Yeah, the only other thing was chrome, like just being chromed. So it's like,
Yeah.
when instead of having a dash, you turned into the chrome blob, which was neat. You had like, rather than being able to sprint, you just moved fast, and by hitting shift, you could like do like, I don't know, long jumps, I guess you could call it, and you could do like 3 or 4 of them with one like stamina bar, which is neat. It's very, very slowly healed you, and it lasted for like a minute unless you got damaged, and then it reduced the time. That is really it. It passed through chromed objects, like using the chrome splash, which is neat. I think the best thing that it did though was it fucked up your emo audio. I'll put a clip of that in right here.
Ah,
You
yes.
guys
Yeah,
should
you
hear
should
that.
have-
This is
Oh,
Wait,
it
you
fucks
actually
up.
are-
Yeah, wait. Throw it. Throw one at us. Wait, no.
oh my gosh.
It fucks up the fucking audio.
Oh my gosh.
It's fucking
Little
fun.
demon.
Oh wait, hang on, I gotta do.
What the fuck did I?
I have a few like, although I guess
Well,
like,
no, like
the more funny
our
ones
like
probably-
first or second game, we did like a bunch of them. Like the three of us did it. Like you, me,
Yeah.
and Joel. We were like gathered around doing fucking like Lil Whip and like
Mm.
advanced math, trying to see
Got
which one
demonic.
sounded the worst.
Oh, you know what? We never probably did. We could have done it with fucking Numa Numa.
I think I must have. I didn't record it, but
Yeah.
and they haven't put Chrome Splash in fucking creative for some reason. So maybe they have now. I haven't checked creative since the update. Probably not.
Doubt it. They don't.
If they do, that'll be really great because now the set for this podcast will look actually a lot better. It looks fine now, but it's whatever.
Mm.
Anyway, let's talk about the starting loot pool. I wrote down everything that was like returning. Or actually, no, this isn't. No, never mind. I'm wrong. I wrote down everything returning first, then okay. So
Oh yeah, everything is returning. Like half the weapons. Mhm.
I mean, I mean, like carried over from the season before. There was a lot of vaulted shit from season 3.
Well, yeah. Exactly.
So, all right. So the starting loot pool: Ranger AR, Hammer AR, Sidearm Pistol, Prime Shotgun, and DMR. Those are the only things carried over from season 3.
Yeah, no shotguns.
Yeah, just the well, I mean, like carried over from season 3. Like,
I know, yeah.
There's more stuff.
Well, like yeah, no
So-
more auto and no more pump. You know, you got used to those for like 3 seasons after we got rid of the normal ones for a while. No more of those. Here's the lever action.
Yeah.
Mm.
And any thoughts? Any turned around opinions on any of those 5 things?
Hmm.
Anybody
Well, I
really warm up to the Ranger this season?
Well, I
Believe it or
like.
not, I actually did a little bit.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
a little bit.
Ranger AR.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a fine enough weapon. It was an
kind
AR.
of-
It was an AR you could use if you wanted to use an AR. Like
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
Well,
it
like,
wasn't. It
why
wasn't
would-
anything amazing to use. It wasn't. It like wasn't a very unique experience to use.
and
it
there's
was
like
just-
no reason to use it over the hammer.
It was
Yeah, and then, like,
just
a hammer
It was
shows up.
just a
Yeah.
Fortnite AR.
Dude, Hammer pretty quickly kind of like, I think I probably mentioned this last season. I think last season was the one where I kind of turned around and was like, oh shit, like the Hammer AR is kind of like fucking great.
They added the hammer last season, Sam.
Yeah, I know, but I don't remember if that was when I turned around. I don't remember that. I don't remember if it was this season that I really warmed up to it or if it was 3. I think it was 3. Because I remember not liking it at the beginning of season 3. But yeah, everything else is fine. I've always liked the Prime Shotgun. I like it.
I
DM.
really like the Prime.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Prime is good.
DMR, I think we all like the DMR.
I like
Oh
the
yeah,
Prime.
I like the normal DMR.
Yeah, we'll get to
Oh
that.
yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute. That's actually surprisingly like halfway through all of this.
Really? They showed that off like before the season started.
Yeah, I know. Well, you have to take into account the amount of things that were added later in the season,
Yeah.
which was not many.
So-
Anyway, on to new stuff that was added at the beginning of the loot pool. The Evochrome Burst Rifle and the Evochrome Shotgun. What do
These
you
are
guys
cool.
think of those?
I like those.
They're
So
fine.
the shotgun is the best shotgun. It's
Dude,
my favorite.
I fucking loved the Evochrome Shotgun.
Like, I
Absolutely
thought it was-
agreed.
I thought it was okay at first, and then as it kept going on, I was like, "This thing is so good. I'm only
Yeah.
using this thing."
Yeah,
It felt so consistent. Like,
Yeah,
you
really.
could kind of fuck up and it would still do plenty of damage.
Yeah, just
I
by, like,
never honestly, I never really got into using the Evochrome shotgun. I used the Evochrome burst rifle more. Like I thought when you leveled it up a lot, like enough, it felt really fun.
Yeah.
IMO.
No, I liked the burst rifle a good bit. I liked it a lot more at the beginning of the season, but I started getting a little bit more lukewarm by the end. Just
Yeah.
because
On the burst.
because it's like when I
It
have
has
a
a long
burst,
reload.
that and just like how inaccurate it kind of felt at times, like especially from longer ranges, because it's like I'm used to like with a burst, especially in Fortnite, like we had the scoped burst for the last like 2 or 3
Yeah.
seasons. So like I was still used to that. I hadn't used it in a while, but it's like, you give me a burst rifle and like I expect it to kind of be like, shots in a straight burst. This one was kind of sprayed in a small thing and it made it a lot harder to hit shit from a long
Yeah,
distance.
like it kind of like felt like it didn't want to be a burst rifle.
Well, it's like
Yeah,
it feels like it was best suited for like mid-range and close range, but it's like I don't like if I'm using an assault rifle, I want it to be able to do all 3
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
well.
I'm a big advocate for burst weapons, especially in Fortnite.
Now
But
you
this
see what-
one was my least favorite, I think.
Yeah, I forget. There's some form of burst rifle that I was like a huge fan of and like used all the time. I
Was
think
it
it
the
was.
scope one from the past couple seasons?
I don't think so. I think
remember you
I'm
used
pretty
that.
actually okay. This is a weird thing to specifically remember, but I think it had like it was one of the weapons that had like a different model for epic and legendary
Oh, I
quality.
think that was like season 2 or chapter 2, like burst rifle probably.
Yeah,
then.
I think so. I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like
I think
Because
you're right.
there was just a regular burst rifle. Like I don't think
Which
it was because like the
yeah,
one
I
in
think
chapter
so,
3
yeah.
was the striker burst, and I think that one was just flat burst rifle.
Yeah.
what I was gonna mention is I didn't really like the fucking Herald's one. That like felt really good anytime
Yeah.
you got it, which was not often because
I never got it.
it's a mythic
Really?
you get for fighting the Herald, and fighting the Herald's not very fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't too hard though. It's just the
Well,
wolves were annoying because it's
Yeah.
like she
Honestly, the
just had a
only-
lot of invincibility.
The only
Yeah.
the only Fortnite boss I've ever like wanted to go back and fight for like not a challenge is Gunner because he was easy and he's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his SMG was pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, it's just a fucking mythic SMG. So
That was really good. I still swear that SMG might have been like even better at shredding builds than usual.
Huh.
Because like the Stinger SMG was really good at getting rid of builds, like really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad it's gone. You don't get it.
Yeah, that's a
It's
shame.
the
That's
in the rep file.
that was probably my favorite SMG they've done. These new 2 are pretty good though. I like them a lot. But we're not talking about that.
We ain't
So-
talking about that.
Anybody else have anything to say about the Evo Chrome?
I like him.
This is
It
cool.
was
that's
a-
cool.
yeah,
Oh.
cool gimmick with fucking
They're
evolving.
Like
fun.
evolving through damage. Because it's like
Probably won't see
some-
the weapons ever again in a new
dude,
season.
they're not even in creative.
It was just odd that there. It,
I
also,
know.
it was just odd there was 2 of them.
Yeah,
I'm
that
honestly,
is weird.
I'm
Why
honestly
not?
starting to feel like they're just trying to sweep the season under the rug
I
already.
hope not, because there was a lot of cool ideas. And it's like,
Like-
it would be nice if we were just able to play around with them.
Like it was like, why not make one for like every weapon class? Is like
Like,
every type
like an
of gun.
Evochrome SMG. It's like, maybe it was
Yeah.
just they didn't really have that many ideas, because like the burst
They-
rifle
yeah.
was like kind of a big burst of bullets, and like the amount of shots per trigger pull increased as the rarity went up. And then like the shotgun, I don't think there was much different per level. Like the difference in the burst rifle was very apparent. Like you could tell that shit was
Yeah.
like upgrading because of how many shots it was firing. The shotgun, I think, was really just, I mean, maybe it shot more pellets, I don't know, but it definitely did more damage, and it was just like across the board. Like if you put in front of me like a purple prime or like a purple lever action and like a green Evochrome shotgun, I'd honestly have a tough time deciding between them. Because it's like, on the one
Yeah.
hand, having a purple lever action is great damage if you can hit your shots. Having a green fucking Evochrome shotgun, you kill like 2 or 3 people with that, you already have it at least like rare or epic.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
you
the
can
one
get the
time
thing, the
like
purple
you said
immediately.
you were definitely gonna like put the replay on the fucking screen that like we just got in a big fight at the fucking glow and like you just had it at Mythic by the
Yeah.
end of it.
Yeah, no, like I was just like every time, like I would just walk out into the like hallway, just pump a couple shots out into the like couple of dudes that were
Couple
there,
more.
pop a couple more, and then like by the end of the fight, I had had a Mythic, and I think that's maybe the only time that I ever actually got that in a like regular game, which was pretty great. That was a crazy fight too. Thinking about that was absolutely insane. But what else? I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, but like with the with like other guns, I'm kind of like wondering like what gimmicks would they put onto it? Because like you'd assume they'd want to. Because it's
Yeah.
like what could they do with like an SMG, like Evo Chrome SMG? Because it's like it's just fully automatic shots. So what would
Yeah.
you do with that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
But,
I
like,
don't know, bigger
okay,
clips or
green-
something.
Okay, green quality fires in a large cone and the cone gets tighter. It evolves.
Okay, but
Actually
like,
be pretty cool.
yeah.
Like by the
Yeah.
time you get it at Mythic, it's like just a fully straight line, like
Yeah.
perfectly
Yeah.
accurate. That would be sick, actually.
But you see, you get it in green quality and it fires upwards.
It has like a big vertical spread. That would be funny.
You gotta look downwards to hit people with it.
No, that would actually be pretty cool because like if you had a horizontal spread, it would be a lot easier. But if you have like just a vertical spread, it'd be a lot harder to hit people. But that would be pretty cool. I'd like to see that. Oh, I have one last thing about these though. My singular big complaint about them: wraps don't show up on them.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
That was
Yeah.
because like I love using that shotgun, but like my wrap is not on that thing. It's like I don't know why. I guess my one idea, like reasoning that I can think of, really, is just like I'm assuming that the chrome effect creeping up the weapon probably just kind of took the slot of the wrap because of the texture that they were
yeah.
doing. But I don't know. I feel like they could have just done that over top whatever wrap you had. But whatever.
Yeah.
It was
would've
still
been
good. Yeah. So let's move on to the lever action shotgun, which was an unvault. I think that a lot of us were very excited about that at the beginning, and then by
Yeah.
the end, we're not big fans. I know
Yeah,
you
I-
weren't, Seth.
It was
Yeah.
overshadowed by the Eva Chrome shotgun.
By
I
the
would,
much
like-
better weapons.
Yeah, I would try to use it, but like I realized after a certain point, like, man, I can't hit shots with this. Like it does a fucking lot of damage, but it's slow and I can't hit it very well.
It sucks too because it's got such a cool animation. Like you're just fucking swinging it around every shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that used to be the in between, way back when like chapter 1. That used to be the in between a pump and the what's not the auto? What's it called again?
The tack.
Tack.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
pump and tack. It used to be, that was the in between essentially.
Where
Yeah.
is Cat?
That's why it was the
Maybe-
cooler option. It was like, oh man, I got the best of both worlds
Man,
here.
Yeah,
if
no,
they had
it
brought
was
Tack
in chapter 2 season 5, and I remember seeing that. Holy shit! This is like the cool guy weapon. Fucking
Man,
swinging, just
they're-
flinging that shit around.
Bring the attack back, man. I want the
Yeah, we need
that'd be
attack.
nice.
tag.
We
We
do
got
need
Where is
Scar.
Tag?
We need tag.
Like,
Where is Tack?
Where is Tack?
We need the image on
And
screen
the
right
power
now.
of Juju.
I haven't been able to find the attack. I'll have to find it again.
I mean, I haven't
So
been
one
able
of-
to find the tack.
One of you two has probably posted it on Instagram or something at some point. Like a big image dump post. Yeah, nothing else about the
Where's
lever action,
crack?
I guess. It's pretty basic. Rapid fire SMG. I like it. I didn't like it as much as the
I mean,
suppressed
right.
SMG, I don't think. But
Rapid fire
I
SMG.
would use it.
I mean, like I'm not like care too much for it anymore. And in season 7, I used to always like fucking craft it and really enjoy it, but doesn't really
I don't
don't
think
care
I
about
really
much anymore.
used SMGs that much. It's like if I was gonna use a short range weapon, it was just the Ubichrome shotgun.
Yeah. I mean, it covered your ship pretty well. The only thing it couldn't do was break build. That's about it.
True. Yeah.
Then, other than that, the counterpart was the suppressed SMG. Stinger was just not anywhere to be seen. They just brought the suppressed SMG back for whatever reason. I mean, like, I'm cool with that. Suppressed SMG is a lot of fun. I like it.
Yeah.
Suppressed is
that
good.
was kind of my go-to for this season.
Suppressed was silly.
Yeah.
I used it more towards the end of the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
No, I usually try to choose just shotguns over SMGs. Like I have like my 3 weapons. I have like my DMR/sniper, my AR, and then either a shotgun or a snipe or a fucking SMG. And like near the end of the season, once I realized I can't really use the lever action well, and I like didn't always find an Evochrome, I would use an SMG more.
My loadout is always just AR, shotgun, SMG. I like don't use snipers, so I just have 2 extra slots for whatever.
I fucking love snipers.
Yeah, no, I always try
They're
to
so yummy.
Yeah, I always try to keep it just like 3 main weapons, 2 extra slots for whatever, including like silly shit like fucking like explosive weapons. I categorize as like extra.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, speaking of snipers, you guys were eating good because the Hunter bolt action came back.
I know.
Well, Mira was eating good. I was vomiting.
I was
Horrible.
eating great.
Yeah, so there's something to be said about this because along with this coming back, they also made the change that snipers, almost all of them, a headshot is just a 1-shot kill. Like 250 damage, 1 shot in both 0 build and regular battle royale, because like in 0 build you have that extra 50 overshield. So it's like your max is 250.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
all the snipers did do 250.
yeah, because I think the lowest rare you could find it is like blue,
See, this
right?
was a
Maybe you could find green, but,
this was like a fucking terrible and unbalanced change that sucked ass, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah, you see, I'm gonna say I don't care. This is the worst gameplay change I've ever had to deal with in the entire time I've been playing this game.
It
See-
literally
see-
happened like halfway through the season, I think. And
I
I was just like,
love
that's
snipers.
cool. I like this.
Love snipers.
See. I was against the change at first, and then I got good at the sniper. So
And then I
It's
started
like-
hitting it, and then bring me my money.
see, I got good at the weapon, and I'm like, I can do this.
I still like don't bother to pick up the snipers even after the change. But I also didn't find it to be as much of a problem as I assumed it was going to be. But there are absolutely plenty of times where I'm just like full health, whatever, just running around somewhere, and then just like, oh, I guess I'm downed.
Oh, let me tell you, this was a big problem for me. I was playing solo. I was doing great. I was at fucking Fort Jonesy. Oh, I just killed a guy. Fucking guy in the tree. I'm dead. I lose. And I think that was like the last guy.
Skill issue.
No,
Skill
it's
issue.
not.
Sounds like a
it's-
Switch problem.
It's literally.
Switch.
I was on PC. It wasn't a Switch problem.
Yeah,
This game-
we
I never
can't
said
No, I
we
think
can't
that
use
was
that
a-
on
I
him
said
anymore.
skill issue.
Sniper in the tree was
Skill
a Switch.
issue.
Mira, I'm literally breaking up with you.
No.
Mira,
This is the breaking point. The 250 headshot is just too much.
Yeah.
I
You
like
hear-
the
you hear-
headshot. I
You hear this, Epic? You see what you did?
I liked being
Hear
powerful.
this, Sweeney?
I liked being powerful.
I don't
I
like.
think-
I
No,
had-
but
I-
Hunter
strong.
Bolt Action is the best sniper they have.
I liked it.
Oh yeah,
Even
Bolt
without
action's
the
good as
even
fuck.
without the
Yeah, I know,
one shot kill.
I like the Hunter Bolt. Like I prefer auto snipers, but like like it's a nice balance. You know, it's like 3 shots and they all do like decent damage. But like that's not a thing. It's 3 shots and they all can fucking kill you instantly. Like if this was a 1-shot sniper, then whatever. Sure, you have to reload every time.
Yeah, like I could understand that on
Skill
like the heavy.
issue. Skill issue?
True.
Shut up, all of you. Me and Sam are the only smart ones.
I
think honestly, if they didn't like the Hunter Bolt actually is my favorite even without the one shot. I think
I
the one
just
shot is
feel
just
like you
fun. It
guys
was just
should-
fun to have.
I just
Dude,
feel
hitting them
like-
headshots.
I just feel like you guys know that you have a bit of a skill issue.
Hey, I'm
for
not,
the longest
I'm not
time-
complaining much.
It's okay. A bit of practice can
For what
bit of
it's worth,
practice.
for what it's worth, I fucking hated snipers for my entire time playing this game until recently. So I took the time to actually learn the fucking bullet drop off and shit, and then I'm like, okay, you know what, I can do this now. This is fine.
Honestly, I really like I like the bullet drop off mechanic because like yeah, it adds like a skill ceiling to snipers and like it's
Yeah.
it's like it's just pretty it's like interesting just as a gameplay thing to like have to like teach yourself to like think about where are they gonna be when I shoot my thing like
Yeah, it's also like a very much, I think, necessary thing for a battle royale because like you can't do like a TF2 hit scan sniper in a battle royale because you would be able to do that shit from way too far away.
yeah
If you're going to get if you're going to get a distance shot in Fortnite, you need to work for it.
yeah.
It's like,
Like,
if you see a dude
bro.
like 20 miles away and you think you can get a kill on him, you better be prepared to fucking like really try your ass off for that one because you are not supposed to get that for free.
Like hit scan
Yeah.
shit can like work fine enough in TF2 because you just respawn whatever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
respawn, it's close quarters.
Avoid sight lines.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
that's part of the game. And it's
Funny
like
because
Fortnite, that is also part of that, but it's like, you know, there's a lot more at stake in a battle royale for each
Yeah.
game you play.
That's funny
Right.
because
Which is exactly why you should not be able to one shot because there's too much at stake.
I remember like before Gold Hunters did like 199 damage on a headshot.
They
Yeah.
did, yeah.
And that was fine.
is really
that was
funny.
perfect because like that was basically a one shot. You got hit with one of those and like yeah, you would be killed if you were at anything other than max health. But like you had a chance to recover. That's
at that
perfect.
point just at that point just add the extra tick, bro. You're like tripping over and dying at that point.
Somebody breathes
No,
on you,
but
you're done.
no, it's an opportunity to live. Like that's fine. That would be
Yeah,
okay.
like-
But not an insta kill. Nothing should be instant death.
Mm.
Except
Here's
these
a killer
nuts.
shit.
God.
Speaking of the TF2 thing, it is very funny that the sniper is undoubtedly the most overpowered. I was gonna say killer. Oh god, most overpowered class in that entire game.
Most overpowered skin.
Yeah, but
About bullet
it's like-
drop.
Yeah,
You-
because
you
it's
talk
like
about
it's the
sniper.
most
Yeah.
overpowered skin. Oh my god, now
class.
it's the most overpowered class if you are a robot. Because
Yeah.
it's like, you know, you can one shot literally anybody, but if you're not the most perfect player on Earth, that's not happening.
Oh man, motherfucker, call me Eggman's robots, cause I'm fucking.
You see, Mary, you can go be a good sniper in TF2. That's okay. Yeah?
It's like fucking opening TF2. Maybe you assholes maybe want to play it.
See, it's fine because Peak will be added back in the next season, and you all will see.
Yeah, there's
You'll-
no snipers right now. It's just the
Yeah.
DMR. Right?
The bows.
Yeah.
Honestly,
The
I just
bows
want
are common,
I
yeah.
just want either the snipers or bows in either season. Like they're
Yeah.
fucking like they're both very different, even though they're like both ranged, but also they're both kind of like ranged thing that I have to like kind of think about while I'm using. So I enjoy them.
Yeah. And
They
the
call
bows
that
are really
niche,
varied. The bows are like really varied in their like
That's a good-
usability too. Which is
This is a
neat.
good way to segue into the bows.
What? We're not
There's
talking
no-
about this season.
We're not talking about bows.
Oh, where are we talking about?
We're talking about
we got a fucking
chapter
archer
3,
over
season
here.
4.
I
No,
know
yeah,
there were no
archery over
bows
here.
this
When do we get to
season.
talk about the bows? Oh, I love the bow and arrow.
I kind of forgot that the last season didn't even have bows. I already I
It's like
already
already
know,
out of
like,
mind.
I wanted
the
every
hell?
little bit of that season out of my fucking mind.
Well, here, let me refresh your memory on something that was in the starting loot pool. The last thing in the starting loot pool, like combat, boogie bombs.
Oh yeah,
Were at the beginning of the season. We'll get to
bombs.
whatever
Beginning of
happened
the
with
season.
that. Yeah.
yeah.
So, along with that, the new support items that were brought in, the Porta Bunker, which is just a smaller version of the Porta Fort. It was a lot more reinforced, and eventually in the season, it had your banner all over it. So if you had the Rick face, there was just Rick's face plastered all over it. Pretty cool. It was a neat idea because it's like it's really small, but it's like really, really tough to break through. So it like, you throw a Porta Bunker down and it's just metal walls, or you throw a Porta Fort down and it's just metal walls. Porta Bunker, I don't know how much health each wall had, but it was more than just a metal wall, which is pretty neat. Then Chrome Splash was added. We already talked about that. Use it on yourself, use it on other people, use it on vehicles to just like passively repair them, use it on an animal, use it on builds so that you can pass through them, use it on builds to put out fires because Chrome was resistant to fire if you didn't know that. Use it to fuck up your emote audio. All these wonderful uses. And the only other thing was Chili Chug came back.
Yeah.
It hadn't been there since sprinting, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, none of the fashion. They didn't bring fucking spicy fish back, but
Yeah, no. But so then along with those, keys for vaults became a somewhat uncommon drop, but once like the game kind of picked up and we all kind of figured out how they worked and all that, it's like there was basically never a game where everybody didn't have a few keys.
yeah.
Which is
It's
fine
like you-
because it's
you
like
start
it was the
killing
same.
people, yeah.
It kind of became the same thing as like everybody having really high level reality trees, because we talked about that last time, where it's
Yeah.
like if everybody has really good shit from their reality trees, it's like the rarity basically didn't matter. You could drop into a game and instantly have a full inventory of like gold or purple shit in season 3. And that
and
was
even
kind of
then,
the
like-
same thing here, because it's like if you kind of dropped at like the rave uncontested and you found one key, you'd probably be able to find 2 more. And then there was one vault that was a 1 key vault inside the cave. And then you could go over to the blimp, and the blimp had a 2 key vault, which had even better shit. Like it had 2 fucking, each of the 2 key drops, it has like 2
it was
supply
only-
drops, multiple rare chests, fucking a whole stock of ammo, bunch of kegs, fucking regular chests, all
Yeah,
that
like,
shit.
It was only that specifically only really worked for like the first few weeks because then the blimp moved, but
Yeah, but still, you could go somewhere that like one of the places moved, and like if you found 2 keys, you were set.
yeah.
Like you could supply at least like 2 or 3 people with all the shit in a 2 key vault. It was pretty damn
Yeah,
damn
and
good.
Then later there were I don't think they were there right away. Were like just the rows of fucking like boxes that you could just pick a weapon that you wanted out of.
Yeah,
and
no,
just
that was a little bit
there.
later,
Yeah.
because then after like all the stuff that we've gone over so far, other than those chests you just mentioned, were like the starting stuff. That was all there from the beginning of the season.
I mean they're still like related to keys, so I feel like we had
Well, I know, but it's like they were later in the season, technically. So, anyway, the thing that happened after that though was the 5th birthday, which I don't think was even a week. I think it was like 5 days. Maybe it was a full week. I'm not
Bruh.
sure.
I did
But,
get
Nice.
everything for it, but yeah, I kind of forgot that happened.
Yeah, it was it brought back balloons, cake, pizza party, presents, and the firework flare gun for
Oh, yeah,
a few days.
Fantastic.
Brought back
A lot of
pizza
fun.
parties, and last time pizza party
And
was in the game was
balloons.
last time pizza party was in the game was in season 1, and they were added in the same update as gone redacted,
Yeah,
not in the game anymore.
yeah.
Redacted.
Rip Clombo and Rip Guzzle Juice.
Oh man, I forgot what you were talking about at first. Man,
Yeah, sorry to dampen the mood. Clombo has officially been removed from the game's files, apparently, as of chapter 4.
So
who
technically,
knows when
he-
they're coming back,
you know,
if ever.
technically they can come back. Nothing's stopping them from
Yeah.
putting them back.
Yeah, they just
But,
have no intention anytime
yeah.
soon.
Not
Yeah.
anytime soon.
And it really
Klombo
sucks
could
too because
return
tonight,
to the item shop tonight.
we need a Klombo skin. I've been saying that since season 1. We need a Klombo skin. We need some sort of representation because there is
Yeah.
nothing.
You want just
You
like a
will be buying.
humanoid Colombo?
Yeah, no, fucking. I had an idea. I think in season 1, I might have mentioned it. I think that there should be like, how they have the pet backlings that they don't make really anymore.
Oh
Yeah.
Just make an egg with a Colombo hatching out of it. A
I
little
think
baby
I've
Colombo.
literally seen like kind of like fucking like concepts of that. Yeah.
That would be great. That would be the perfect thing to do. Anyway, though, we can stop reminiscing our boy.
Hang on,
And
actually,
it's
hang on. I have a joke to make real quick. Let me find the image. Okay, so looking at your shit. Okay, Clombos. This is what happened to them.
yeah, kind of.
Canceled the Klombo explosion live event.
Literally, Colombo
not-
when Fortnite is revealed to have 69 terashits per megafart when they upgrade to Unreal 5.1.
Yeah.
Klombo removal. Do not research.
Alright, so after the birthday, that was just stuff they brought back for a little bit. But after that, the Ranger Shotgun
Best
came
week
back.
of the update of the whole season. It was
Yeah.
the best week. Balloons and pizza. Come on.
Do not like it. It's got candy.
He's got candy.
No, so the Ranger Shotgun came out, like, it brought back.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, thanks. Unvaulted immediately after the birthday update. Like it wasn't like a content update day. Like it wasn't a Tuesday.
It
It wasn't a Tuesday. What?
Happy birthday to the Ranger Shotgun.
Yeah. So I know that you were happy about that because you really love the Ranger.
I was happy about it.
Yeah, Ranger is
It's
really
like-
fun.
I loved that shit in season 2, but like, man, I didn't use it. Like, not even because like there were better shotguns. It's just I felt like I wasn't doing. as
Season
well.
4 takes the joy out of everything.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I didn't have fun anytime I tried using it, so I was like, man, I'm just gonna use like the lever action or the fucking Evo Chrome instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then everyone's favorite update happened.
Oh boy,
We
what's
we
in the
get-
update?
We got hit with kind of a triple whammy here.
Oh man, what
So
could it be?
the first, to rip the first date off, the boogie bomb. They were like, "Oh shit, I don't think we meant to leave this here." Okay, boogie bomb's gone. Sorry.
Yeah, no fun allowed.
So they got rid of that. It was stolen away from us once again. Grapple gloves came back,
Oh.
but they only
Those,
came back for 2 weeks, and then they were gone again.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to put that one in there either. Sorry. Whoops.
Well, no, I was looking back through the news tab on the Fortnite website. There was literally a post being like, "Hey, grapple gloves are back, but they're leaving in 2 weeks."
Like, why fucking bother? Why would you? Yeah, here's 2 weeks of grapple gloves. Like,
It would
yeah,
have made sense
okay.
too with the whole theme of the season. It's like, oh, stay off the ground, don't get near the prone. It's like, okay, there you go. That'd be a funny little thing to do. Whatever.
Like, if you're bringing these back for 2 weeks, why fucking bother?
I
Like,
don't
you
know.
got rid of them, brought them back for a little bit, and then they're gone again. Why?
It was funny because like I didn't even remember they were in this season until I read
Yeah,
it last night.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
And then hollow chests. That was when the
Oh.
hollow chests showed up. Where you could it shows you a hologram of what's in the chest, and then you can use 1 or 2 keys depending on whether it's a mythic or whatever, or not a mythic, an exotic weapon, or just regular really good thing.
That's so cool. I
Those
like
were
them a
really
lot.
nice. I'm glad they're still here.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
they just kept the keys in those things. They're like, okay, these are good. Get rid of the vaults. There's too much shit in those. But
Yeah,
like,
because keys are a
keep
lot
up.
more rare, I think, now. So it's
Yeah.
like coming across one and then also coming across the chest is like, oh shit, Free item.
Your fucking item ticket here.
Yeah, it's like you just kind of like find that, and it's like, oh, I got this little selection here for myself.
Yeah, I prefer finding the vaults, but like,
Well, yeah,
those are.
it makes sense as to why they got rid of them because they were kind of a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, like any
They're
like
so
you
utterly
could all
ridiculous.
Even
like,
one
in any
people had a lot of
in any mode and like around the entire map you could fucking or with like any group and like around the entire map you could fucking do the fucking like you could basically get the fucking like IO vault if whatever you wanted.
Vault.
It's like that was originally a boss reward.
Yeah, but the one last thing with this update was the DMR was replaced with the Cobra DMR. And I know that there are two very different opinions on this.
I'm not
Sorry, it gave me cancer.
I am not a fan of that.
Okay, so you know what Cobra is like a venomous snake?
Yeah, it bit you.
It bit me. Yeah, it bit me, and I'm dying now forever.
The Cobra DMR is the best version of the DMR.
Really?
Honestly,
It is. When that thing first came out, it was my favorite weapon. And I wish we had it right now because we don't have an actual sniper.
Right, I take back what I said earlier. Get rid of Joel now. We don't need him after all. Get him out of here.
I'm surprised it was this, and I'm surprised it was this and not the one-shot sniper thing.
Well, everyone was ganging up on me except for you, Sam. So
okay, so it was this was the breaking point after trials and tribulations.
But anyways, the Cobra DMR is less fun to use and way less fun to play against.
What sucks is that like I can't even remember why I don't like it anymore because I haven't used it in a very long time, obviously. But there's like an itching feeling in the back of my brain saying that I do not like it, and that's all I'm trusting.
You fucking hate this thing.
I didn't like it. I don't know why I didn't like it versus the normal Cobra. Not normal DMR. Normal DMR.
Yeah. You see, when the stats for it were like first revealed, I was like, "Oh, cool! This is like a fun side grade. You know, it has more shots and fires faster, but it does less damage. It does barely less damage. You just like laser people with 20 fucking like infinite range shots. Whoops.
Oh, so wait, you don't like it because it's too good?
And also, it's just less fun to use. Like the normal DMR,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, yeah, like you have 10 shots, but you still have to like try.
I don't like
Cobra
the
DMR.
EDS. EDS felt weird.
Was it not the same?
Well, I don't know. That's why I don't know. It felt weird to me. Maybe it was the same, and I don't remember. But it the scope felt weird.
I feel like all the scopes, like the MK7 scope and the DMR, like all kind of the same range, kind of like the same thing.
Yes,
but
I feel like I feel like the MK7 is a bit different because I feel like the MK7 feels a lot more.
Did they ever?
Okay, you know what? Okay, you know.
And like
okay, you know what? I'm tearing down this fucking podcast. The 4 episodes of this, and if any of us acknowledge that, like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the Mark 7.
Well, yeah, it is the Mark 7.
Yeah, no, I've said that multiple times. I'm like, I have like an epiphany. I'm like, yeah, wait, this is the Mark 7. Why?
Yeah, it's the Mark 7. Why are you saying MK?
Because we're stupid.
I don't know. We've just been saying it.
I find myself saying both. It's just whatever.
It sounds cooler.
Just got my fucking 3DS. Gonna play some MK7.
Dude,
yeah,
I heard
the Mario Kart
Waluigi
7.
pinball on that. Wait,
Yeah, my
Waluigi
favorite
pinball
rifle.
Mario Kart 7?
No, I think that was in DS.
My
That is-
favorite
Well, yeah, it was
rifle.
first in DS, but I don't remember if it was also in 7.
I don't think
It was in 7. It was in 7. Yeah, it was in
I never
7.
played 7. I own 7 because I like bought a DS that came pre-installed.
Dude, I got the gold wheel in Mario Kart 7 for some reason. You had to use tilt controls on a 3DS to do it, and I don't know why I did it.
Tilt
got-
control. Oh man.
You had to play,
I had the full
online
cart.
matches with tilt controls on the 3DS.
I had the whole cart set.
I think I did too. But
Don't know,
I think I
how you got
lost. I lost the wheel eventually because it's like if you didn't keep using the controls, it took it away because your
What?
average was fucked up. I don't remember. It might
Oh,
still
maybe-
have it. I don't know.
Maybe I didn't have the whole thing. If you took it away, then what the fuck?
You had to consistently use tilt controls. Now, they should have that to
I
Fortnite.
swear that's what they had.
Can we get some tilt controls in Fortnite?
I'm
mean, like,
dying
you-
for tilt
I mean,
controls.
Not
you-
gyro, not gyro
gyro,
controls.
okay,
Tilt
okay, yeah.
controls.
Oh,
Get your Wii
man.
remote hooked up.
You,
Using
you get
nunchuck
the,
to
you,
aim.
I know you can tilt the camera.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
get my sensor bar out to aim in Fortnite.
I'd play that.
No, you do the Splatoon 1 thing where like if you didn't have the gamepad or if you had a controller that didn't have gyro, you could just tie a Wii remote to it and they'd accept that.
Can we get a Fortnite co-star mode?
Fortnite co-star mode where it's
No,
just
you
like,
have to. You
It's
have
not
to do that like you have to like do that like you just do that after you fucking die in our wing to get rebooted. Like if
You can
if,
shoot
if-
stars.
if
You can
they-
shoot.
if they have
can
if they have if they have your if your card is not like dead if your card hasn't expired, you can co-star mode on them.
You can shoot
not even-
0-point shards at enemies.
it's not even. It's not even.
Shoot
it's-
bars at enemies.
It's not even the Galaxy 2 version where there's at least like a Luma that you move around. No, it's the Galaxy 1 where you just have the
Yeah.
fucking cursor.
Yeah.
No, you move around like the fucking like drone that picks you up. But
That's
at when you die.
Yeah.
All right, we've gotten sidetracked on
Yeah.
Mario for a while.
Anyways,
Mario
so,
Kart 4DS
Deluxe
But-
podcast.
before we got derailed, I was gonna say when like they first started showing the Cobra DMR, I thought it was gonna be a side grade. I was like, oh, okay, this is nice. You know, like you can choose both. Oh no, normal DMR is vaulted. You have to use this. This is the only one now. You get one or the other.
Yeah, I
Where's-
think the funniest thing about it though is that like it was shown off before the season even started because of the Cypher
Yeah.
PK like rap. They
Huh.
showed it on that, and then
Oh,
it
yeah.
didn't show up until like 2 weeks in,
It's just yeah.
or
like,
or
wow,
later.
We
No,
don't
that was
open
2
the
weeks.
season on that. We'll get to Cypher PK later. I guess.
And then when it came out, it had the same problem as the original DMR had when it
Oh,
first
yeah.
came out, where
They
the
used
raps
it-
didn't even work.
They used it to show off the raps, and the raps didn't work.
It had like 2 weeks until they updated and fixed it. Anyway, though, the next update where they added stuff, they added a pretty cool weapon, the explosive goo gun.
Yeah,
I-
I-
That was funny.
The explosive goo gun is a lot of fun. That is the one weapon from this season, along with the Cobra DMR, that is in creative now.
And
That
it's
that is
good.
sticking around in
Very
creative.
glad. I love the goo gun. I
Yeah,
love
it was a
baby
lot of
goo gun.
fun. Being able to just bust shit down and do like pretty damn chip damage to stuff was pretty great.
And then
Yeah,
fucking and then using it in fucking Horde Rush.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that was really nice.
Like I never really used it in BR, but like Horde that shit was just so fun in Horde Rush, and I didn't even care about Horde Rush that much, but like that's actually such a fucking fun idea that's like such a fun like just perfect idea for a Horde game mode that like
Yeah,
I
it's really
wonder
good
if
crowd control.
I wonder if it was made for Horde Rush.
Maybe. I mean, like I feel like maybe it was like part of their idea for it, but I feel like a lot more of it was probably the like breaking buildings.
Yeah, I
More
guess
than
I just
anything.
couldn't real. I guess I just couldn't really like think about how well it could be used for, or like I couldn't like really think of ways to use it to break builds.
Well, it's like it was able to like because the way it worked was it was like the trail of it exploded as it landed. So it's like if you made a straight line, it would start exploding like a fuse, like from where it hit the ground first, and then like slowly like make its way to the other end. So it's like if you were able to like do it well, like kind of just like spray a whole like tower of shit, you could probably be able to like get the stuff to fall down and break stuff below it too. Because it's like it did have physics even after it landed. Like it was pretty neat. So it's like it won me a good couple games. I really
Oh
liked
yeah,
it a lot.
was it just me, or like when it was getting low on fuel, it would start like fucking like jittering when you were firing it, like it would like fucking clog for a second. I don't know how to really describe it.
I didn't
like
notice that, but that would be
It would just
cool.
kind of like go out in more like bursts.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that, but I
It could
couldn't
have
tell
just
you.
been like something weird with mine, but it doesn't work
Works
on
on
my
mine.
machine. Mhm.
Works on-
So the only other thing added with the goo gun though was the shield bubble was unvaulted, which was neat. And
Okay.
they made launch pads rather than like a trap that you have to like place down on a pre-existing build. They just made them a throwable thing. They generate their own little metal structure, and you can just hop on it.
I was gonna say that
keep
was
it in
really
your
nice, but
inventory.
I'm kind of thinking about it now. I do kind of have mixed feelings on it because, like, on one hand, like, yeah, they were easier to literally just like pick up and use, but on the other, you can't like carry them around like you used to be able to. Because, like,
Yeah,
you
though
get stuck in the storm, and you're like, oh, don't worry, I've got some launch pads on me.
I feel like I'm fine with that trade-off because there's so much more mobility now than there used to be. Because it's like like last season you had those, and it's like the only time I ever really used them was if I just kind of found it on the ground and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. Thank God this is here. Just throw it down, use it, or just like get from point A to point B quicker. Whereas like I think it's a fine trade-off to have to sacrifice an inventory slot if you want to keep it around, because you can already sprint and ride animals and drive cars.
Yeah.
Back when
Like-
they were like still consistently in the game, sprinting wasn't even a thing.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, like sliding or riding animals.
Yeah.
So it's
But,
like there
like-
was a lot less in the ways of mobility, so it was like so much more of a valuable asset.
But like at the same time, did anyone actually like carry them around over?
Oh no,
anything
absolutely
else?
not.
So it just
Yeah, I
I
never
got
found
better
myself
shit to carry
actually
with me.
carrying.
So yeah, but like with that, they just kind of became like, oh, you find it, throw it, and leave. Huh.
Yeah.
You know what they kind of felt like? They kind of feel like a better, to me, they kind of feel like a better Rift to go. Because it's like,
Yeah.
with a Rift to go, if you're going to use that to get the fuck out of somewhere, you have to, and you have a full inventory, you have to just flat out get rid of something because you're not going to be able to pick it back up. Whereas with this, it's like you find it on the ground. Oh shit, grab this, toss it down, grab the thing I just dropped, hop on the thing, and get the fuck out.
Yeah, like kind of like fucking shockwave grenades, pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, so I was happy about that because I think the launch pads are a great item that I had to just have, and I think that was a good change for me
Yeah.
at least. But then, hey, we're in the last like 6 changes already, and guess what this one is? Fortnitemares Halloween.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Ash
oh.
Williams and nothing else good. Like,
Ash, random
No,
Ash.
there was Monster Mash.
yeah, there's
There was-
yeah.
You could go wolf mode.
They were good skins. The cosmetics were great for this Halloween.
Yeah.
Not much.
Save a skin! Yes!
Gee,
It
that
came out
wasn't
during
a-
the Halloween
it's-
event.
It wasn't a Halloween skin though.
It wasn't
Anyway.
Halloween, but it came out during the Halloween event, so it counts. So I can be excited about it right now.
Okay.
Don't fucking sigh at me, Seth. I want to shoot you.
Did I even say anything?
You
That-
sighed.
That
Oh,
was
you-
a Fortnite
you-
reference.
You had a
Yeah.
sigh. You had a deep sigh, like you were annoyed with me, and I don't take kindly to you.
Motherfucker, I did not make Gundam style. I am not Sai.
Damn. When
That was
you
the
look
best
at it.
joke this whole podcast.
I'm gonna make threats to your safety.
Sure.
Right here, I don't
Oh,
want to get
Gundam
demonetized. I
No.
gotta make a whole bunch of money off of the like 30 views this will get.
Hey,
Attention,
Sakura.
viewers!
That's
Actually,
Seth
29
lives
of my
in-
game.
Seth lives
fucking
Censor that.
serious?
Censor it. Yeah, I know. Like I was knowing this. I said this because we're doing a
Yeah,
recording.
I know.
You can do a comedy bleep.
I forgot
can
we
do
were
it.
on stream.
You can do a comedy bleep.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to do that.
I love making your job harder.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Uh,
Speaking of, let's
Damn,
talk about the
work
new
that.
update. Shut up.
Lol.
Anyway, so for the Halloween update for Fortnite Mirrors, they added the usual Halloween items: the candy, the pretzels, the pumpkin launcher. All
Yeah.
those great.
Okay. Anything
then
else?
Yes.
Pumpkin
they
launcher
added-
goated.
pumpkin launcher is very fun. Yeah.
It is.
Your launcher is
got
just a
great
rocket
sound
launcher, so
effects.
it's always welcome.
Well, it's got
Yeah, I
good
love the
sound
sound
effects, and it's a
effects.
big pumpkin, so it's funny.
It's big funny. Big yes. I like. Hee hee.
Then they added the new thing, the Howler Claws, which were pretty neat mythic. I liked them. It was a shame that they were gone for almost half of the event because they were broken and they didn't fix them.
Oh
very quickly.
yeah.
Especially
them
given the
for a
fact that like 2 or 3 different challenges had kind of required you to use them.
Yeah.
Regardless, they were pretty neat while they were there.
Yeah. I used them.
They also added zombie chickens, which were funny. They also
Fuck
had
you.
the jump scare zombies coming out of fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck you.
in those
Fuck
like Halloween
zombies.
locations.
Get them out of here.
The zombie chickens were funny though. Like they just like were like, you know, it's like I have no other thoughts. I'm get this guy right now.
Get that
This
fucking guy
fucking guy.
right now.
And for whatever reason, they decided along with that they vaulted every other animal in the game. And for the remainder of the event, and along with every other animal, they also vaulted boats for the whole event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My
Why did you
favorite
do that?
animal, a boat.
I don't know.
Not spooky enough, guys.
What? We're
Boats
not
are not
driving the
scary.
fucking scary
Boats
boat.
are. There is nothing scary about it.
They weren't ghost. They ain't ghost ships. They're not Stan.
Yeah, 0 to 10. Boat's not scary.
So yeah, that was all the mechanics, not mechanics, fucking like items and shit for the Fortnite Mirrors event. You know, Mythic was neat. Whatever. Then just out of nowhere, they unvaulted crash pads, which was cool. I like crash pads.
Oh no, Sam! It wasn't out of nowhere. No, they unvaulted crash pads for a very specific reason.
Why?
Oh, so they didn't have to add planes.
Oh,
They were gonna add
that was
planes
for
in
that.
that unvault. What happened to those planes, buddy? Can we get to this now?
Yeah, we can. So they around that point, I guess, was probably when they started putting like the airstrips everywhere.
Yeah, and there was like a data mined weekly challenge. Like, oh yeah,
there was a
do this
bunch of
with
weeklies
biplane.
about like doing stuff with the biplane, and then they just never happened.
Last fucking second, they're like, oh hey guys, here's the crash pads back.
Yeah, and then the fucking plane weeklies just disappeared. Didn't hear. And the worst part is the runways all just stayed there. They just sat there unused. Like you could go to them, and they had like a good amount of chests on them.
Yeah, there was a couple chests on them. Whatever.
So those went unused for a bit, but eventually they got something. But we aren't at that yet. It's a great image, so.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. He won.
Was that
He
from
won.
a tweet?
Oh my god.
What is
He
that
won the
from?
I
prize.
love
A high score.
It's a Switch screenshot.
It's from the Fortnite subreddit.
Get like a screenshot with like the credit of the person. I'll put that in.
Okay.
It's fucking funny.
She won the prize.
Yeah, the title was Mr. Breast Give Me Money and Glider.
And glider.
Right. Yeah. Then immediately after the Fortnite Mirror ended, we got the Skywalker week. So for 1 week only, We got all the Star Wars weapons unlocked, so like Darth Vader's lightsaber, the regular lightsabers, the E11 blaster. Then they also brought back the pulse rifle from Chapter 2, Season 7, which was neat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what the?
And they also brought back junk rifts, but there was a chance that Luke's land speeder could fall out of it, which was neat.
That was funny.
I was like, didn't they like change how they look? Like, I feel like they had like a different pattern to them. I could just be completely making.
I don't
this up.
think so. I think they look the same.
Weren't like the rockets on them just like red before, and they made them like yellow and red striped? I
No,
could just. Be
they always
completely-
had stripes, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I'm probably just fucking like making this up.
Yeah, you're insane.
Oops.
Whoop.
Um,
You're
What?
insane.
You have to put the sanity in your brain.
So after Skywalker Week, they added a pretty neat item that's just gone now. The dial-a-drop, where you can call in a regular supply drop at your location. You can call in a healing supply drop. I don't know if I ever actually did that one,
I don't think I did either.
because it's like
I
you
think I
get a
did it
regular supply
once.
drop and you already usually get some pretty good healing.
Yeah, you get like at least like 2 big pots. Like,
And usually some chug splash.
yeah.
Now that I
Um,
think of it, I don't think I did that either.
I think I
Yeah.
did it one time.
If there was a
And then-
challenge for it, I probably did it for that. But
yeah.
I think that was just the vehicle one you had to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was a neat one where it's like you could get a regular crate, a healing crate, or you could get a pickup truck that's fully modded with off-road tires and a cow catcher, which was pretty fucking funny. Just,
Yeah.
just dropping that in on a balloon.
All right, so viewer question. So which supply drop will save you in this situation right here?
Oh, yeah, I need to get a screenshot of that.
Yeah,
That's a fun fucking tweet.
I'm looking for that tweet right now.
I still think I'm right.
Give you a moment to leave your comments and guess. I'll reveal the answer in once we're done talking about the dial-a-drop.
Well, I mean, like, I don't have anything else to say about it.
Anyone else have anything else to say about it?
That was just. It was
a drop.
It was something.
It was
I barely
pretty-
saw it in game, but
It was funny just having the fucking like truck with the balloon just dropping.
Yeah, I think it was a really neat idea, a good utility thing. It's
Yeah.
just we didn't get enough time with it.
It's also another one of those things where it's like you're probably not gonna like carry it around. That's another thing you find.
Yeah,
in
no,
the
it's like you find it and you're like, oh shit, I can grab this right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is
Hey-
probably the intended use.
Yeah.
Like it's just you find it and you're like, oh shit, I could use a car, I could use a drop, whatever.
I could like use some med mist.
No.
Anyways, the correct answer is fucking none of them. You're dead in this situation. Yeah, okay, here I found it. Okay, so yeah, you got one apple, a green lever action with no bullet, a purple sniper with no bullets, and a cow catcher with like half health, and there's an entire squad with high ground, and you only have a fucking cow catcher as a shield. The answer
don't
is
know,
the
I-
supply drop will not drop fast enough.
No, I'm telling you, you get that truck and you're set.
Trust the Fortnite vehicle.
Okay, yeah, maybe the truck's not fucking dropping fast enough. It's a supply drop. Nobody's
no,
gonna.
hold on.
I think
You
you're
have
being
to
dramatic.
Trust
I
the
think,
plan.
Trust
yeah,
the
I think-
Fortnite
I think
vehicle.
you're being dramatic.
Trust the vehicle drop.
Oh, you got the tweet.
Yeah,
Can I
there it
run
is.
it?
Yeah, and here's this. Which supply type do you think catches the victory royale in this
It's the
situation?
vehicle, no question.
And maybe if you got it immediately.
No, see, they're not hitting them.
They're bots. It looks like the like farthest back bullet is like directly going for their head.
No, it'll go over.
Yeah.
It's a
Don't
little
worry,
to the
trust the
left.
plan. Trust the cow
Yeah,
catcher.
trust
Listen, there's
the
a cow
plan.
catcher there. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing can get past the cow catcher.
There's
Come on.
There's one cat.
I like that a clean like 50% of the head is still like exposed. to-
Yeah.
Dude,
Here.
not even a 50% head. He's like 5 feet away from the cow catcher. He's not even pressed up against it. He's completely out in the open.
Yeah.
He died a second after this picture.
Look how big
If he
the
didn't get the
circle is.
car.
I was like everyone already dead. There's a big circle.
Yeah, assuming somehow you can fucking you can get the drop. You can like keep dodging the bullets until you can until fucking he gets the fucking drop. I guess the supply drop would be the best because you could get a weapon with ammo from it. But at
Mira,
that point, just run
No, wait.
away.
I got an idea.
Mira, there's 4 people firing at you. You are the last person, and they have high ground.
No,
Like,
no,
Yeah,
no.
I mean, yeah, but if you're really good at dodging.
This tweet is baffling. There is no situation where you fucking win here.
No. I know how you win. The
Okay.
dip.
It's pay to win! It's pay to win!
True.
The free emote they gave away during Rainbow Royale.
For the win, for the win. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, now we can get to the most dire part of the season. Which was the only additions for the last 3 weeks of the season was the Rocket League Octane was placed on the runways instead of planes.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
and the grapple glider.
It was okay.
Yeah, the grapple glider is fine.
It was okay.
But yeah, those Octanes, they kind of made me remember, like, man, Rocket League controls, like, you know, I don't like Rocket League. Well, no. Rocket League, I don't like it. But if there's one thing that I can say about it, they got the controls down perfectly for what that game is.
Really?
It's like, is very, very difficult to get used to, but they're the type of thing that it's like, once you get good at that, it's like you like fucking unlock your like fucking third eye. It's like weird. But
Fortnite,
the thing is though, you're not going to do that on a keyboard. That is a controller exclusive game, and anyone who's playing that on keyboard, I don't know how you exist.
Look,
See,
I was doing it with a controller, and I couldn't fucking do it either.
Well, you've also never played Rocket League.
see,
that's
me and Anthony were playing some of the like creative games because they desperately needed XP. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about the XP thing. Quick tangent. So I'm using the fucking last thing that isn't like super styles in the past. The fucking I'm talking about in the video. Like I'm using the last thing that isn't. Yeah,
Lennox Rose, fucking
Lennox
bubblegum.
Rose.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh,
so
it did
whatever-
give you that.
Yeah. No. This Lennox Rose style. I didn't want to play the season like at all, really. Even by the end of it, like I didn't really want to like I don't know say my last goodbyes to the fucking Chrome season. Like I didn't care about the story.
Neither of us were able to, Mira. We were like going on vacation the day it was ending, so like we couldn't have it.
Yeah, but yeah,
I don't know.
fucking,
I
like,
didn't even do my usual like last game of the season. I just waited until it ended, and we
But
did
yeah,
the
so fucking-
thing.
like but also from the start of the pass, like I really wanted to finish the pass at least like 140, and especially because I really liked this last style. So I ended the main thing my gameplay experience of this season consisted of was playing it only to do challenges I didn't want to do so I could get XP, so I could get some more XP to hopefully fucking reach the end of this pass. And I'll tell you something. When you're only playing Fortnite to do challenges that aren't just like easy dailies and are like actually just like at least like just like getting on to do every challenge, like it's not fun at all. Like, you can't really play the game normally and play it like a real battle royale because
Yeah,
you're
it's like
focused on
y-
all these specific tasks and like
yeah, it's like
fucking
for
when you die, it's not as easy to just like blow it off as like, oh, okay, they won they won the fight, I lost, whatever, time to fucking move on, time to fucking go play another round and fucking do something else. No, that's something I have to like go back and finish and like do again in another
Yeah.
round.
Fortnite
Like,
challenges serve really well as like a reason to like, oh yeah, I'll get on. A new batch of challenges just dropped. That'll kind of like help guide where I like go in this game. I stop by this place. I gotta do a challenge.
yeah, but like,
And they're the
anything-
one thing dictating everything you're doing by
Yeah.
just like
and
feeling
eventually,
like you're
don't wanna
obligated.
play.
and eventually, fucking here's some Fortnite tips from Mira Snazzy CD. So like, I guess they don't want to ever let you have like unused battle stars, I guess. So if you have like something left
Like,
in
yeah,
the
even like
past, if you
5.
have yeah, even just like 5, if you have something left in the past and any battle stars at all, and the season ends without and the season ends and you still have those battle stars, it will give you something random out of what's currently available when the season ends. And so like, if you have like 4 super styles available, it will give you one of those 4 super styles. That I figured out this mechanic was a thing because I got
Season
prismatic
7.
Gugamon at the end of season 7.
And
I
you
could have
could've
gotten
gotten
like
Rick.
I could
I'm
have
pretty sure.
gotten
I'm pretty sure it was just him or Rick. I'm pretty sure that's what it was for you.
No, I think I think I might have missed out on fucking I don't think I got Prismatic Sloan, or it might have been Sunny I missed out. Oh, one of those two. But yeah.
It was Rick.
Well, I also didn't get Rick, but
Yeah.
yeah, but
At least you got
anyway,
Zig.
I gave you the worst possible one.
I mean, yeah, I only really wanted Prismatic Six, but fucking but yeah, that's my but yeah, if you fucking obviously if you only have that one style available, it'll just like round up and give you that. So yeah, there's my fucking rant about the challenge and XP system and FOMO in Fortnite. That
Yeah.
I really that like I can't think of a better time to mention in this. And anyways. uh, Anyways, this was all context for me complaining about the Rocket League cars because me and Anthony were doing the creative challenges for those, and they weren't fun. I didn't like controlling that at all. It felt confusing and
I
like
was there.
That was real bad with keyboard.
Yeah,
like
we
even
were
that
in
I
a
just
car that
couldn't
wasn't
figure out
fun
how it
to
was
use.
supposed to work.
Yeah.
Like sometimes the anti-gravity mechanic just didn't do it.
Yeah, it's the way that it's supposed to work is that it's like really high speed, but it's like turning. It's like a lot of Rocket League, like playing it is mastering the air control of it. So it's like you're supposed to use the boost in very specific ways to get like the exact precise movements you want in the air. So if you both have no idea how to play Rocket League in the first place, and you're playing it on the worst possible control scheme, you're just fucked.
Yeah, it's like
And so they
this
just
shit
dropped this
was-
into the game. Most people probably have never touched this in their lives. And it's
Yeah,
just
no, like I could just like run over to fucking like Shiny Sound halfway through the game, and like the 1 octane would still be there.
Yeah, because nobody's touching it.
Yeah.
Like this shit does not translate to the average Fortnite player. You can't
No.
just like drop this and expect
You
people to
like-
like it.
Like unless it's like a really like unless it's a game unless it's from a game that is not something you like master like that and is like a really simple to understand mechanic, you probably shouldn't just like drop the exact mechanic of another game
Because that's what they did with Spider-Man. And
Yeah,
that was
like,
cool,
and that was
because
Yeah,
that's
because that was
what
just
Will Webb
intuitive.
played.
It just click.
Like,
know?
Look, you pull
like
towards
yeah,
the-
that takes like that at most that would take like a few goes at it
Mm.
to
Like,
learn
figure it out.
completely. This is supposed to be an ad for Rocket League. I don't want to play Rocket League after that, man.
I
Yeah.
already didn't. I
Like
never
I
wanted
already
to.
don't want to play Rocket League, and I want to play Rocket League Us now.
Yeah, I think the one last thing, unless anybody else has something to say about it, the one
Oh,
last
the
thing I'll
Rocket
add-
League.
Yeah.
I tried doing one of the creative quests, and then I didn't bother with any of the other quests.
You're like, oh,
Yeah,
hell,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
no man.
You had the same
Yeah.
experience, like truncated.
I suffered
Yeah.
through them.
Yeah, I did
I-
all of them.
I know. Yeah, no, I did.
I did all the
like all
creative
but like.
ones, and I did as many battle royale ones as I had to get their.
Oh no, yeah, I ended up doing all but 2 of them, which was just
Yeah.
get under like 2.5 minutes on the fucking race one, which I didn't want to do, and the like
That one was
fly
easy,
100 meters
honestly.
in battle
I will
royale.
do anything for rewards in this game. I will
Mm.
suffer through anything.
Yeah. But, yeah, so the one last thing to cap it off that I wanted to say is just, if anything, I find it really impressive that they were literally perfectly able to put the Rocket League mechanics into Fortnite just for whatever reason. Like, that's honestly pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Should they have? I don't know.
No, no. The answer is no. I'm hard answering. No.
Yeah. But, yeah. It's not there anymore.
Success.
Then the only other things, there was only 1 or 2 Wild Week things. It was just Avian Ambush Week, Loot chickens were everywhere, chicken
Chickens.
themed quests, and then
Chicken,
and then the last week was just bargain bin like usual.
which like that's every season. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
you know,
expected.
another bad thing about this season, yeah, no wild week. Here's some chickens for a week, and
Yeah.
the necessary every season there is bargain bin week.
I mean, there was a lot of 1 week or 2 week long bursts of having a thing and then it being taken away.
Yeah, so
But that's about
those
it.
are your wild week.
Yeah, I'm really wild for that.
Season sucks, man. This is the first season I've actively disliked.
Yeah. Alright, so before we take a break to go to the bathroom or whatever and get some more water, let's skim over the events that we got. So the first thing was Reboot Rally, where they brought it back, but they made it so that you don't have to go through this cryptic website and this whole weird system of doing it. It's just all in game. Literally just play with a friend who hasn't played 2 hours of the game within the last 30 days, and you can get some cool rewards if you play a few games with them. Like
Shout out
the
Marnie.
challenge. Yeah, Marnie helped us with that. So, and
Mhm.
literally all the quests were just get XP with this person in a match. That's it. Easy, cool stuff. They're doing another one now.
You know, did Marnie actually end up buying the pass? Because I feel really
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think
forget.
so.
Because they got into it for a minute and they're like, yeah, we want meow skulls.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe the DBD virus.
I mean, yeah,
Took
Well,
over a
that's
bit much more.
That's
Yeah.
fun, but-
All right. Then there was the 5th birthday. We already went over that. Then there was the Paradise Discord quests,
Oh yeah,
which was interesting. It had a rocky start because everybody was trying to join the Fortnite Discord at 4 a.m. and it kept booting everybody because it was getting overloaded. But it was neat because we could actually just invite the bot to our personal server. So now we just have the channel that just has the
Yeah, we still do. Yeah, we still have
the bot's
official.
still
characters
just
in
sitting in there.
Yeah, look, I can look at the 3 rewards. They were the tree banner icon, the Peely skateboard loading screen, and the Chrome wrap.
Chrome wrap that should have been in the past and not locked behind these.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
the biggest sin.
Yeah, it's so weird.
That is a fucking
That
sin.
feels like the most given thing to put in the past for this season.
Yeah.
and,
Like I
or
couldn't-
in game somewhere. Make it a reward for the story challenges.
That would have been good.
Fuck that shit. Like if anything, they could have just dropped into the shop too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If
I
anything,
mean, technically they still could, but who knows?
I guess. I mean, they should.
They should have. But
Then,
I'll go over what these questions were real quick, because some of them were kind of weird. So the first one was assist teammates with 10 elims, not get elims.
Yeah.
Assist with them.
Go half and half or something.
The second one was to catch 15 fish.
They
Easy.
always do this whenever there's a trial or for some reason. Catch fish.
Then it was survive until the 5th storm circle 3 times. Then this one's worded weird. Make 3,000 damage to opponents.
You gotta forge it. Put it together.
That one was really easy. Then it was heal yourself for 300 HP. That was it.
Easy as fuck.
And
Jump
then
off
the
of the med bed.
Yeah. And the last one was just place top 10 in solos 3 times. Which
Okay.
isn't the worst. But we only had I want to say 4 or 5 days to do these.
Yeah, it was really.
was
I didn't
really
even hear
short.
about any of these challenges until the last day, I think.
Yeah. Did you finish?
No, I didn't.
You see, I did. I finished them up while we were doing the Great Peck in Time stream.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pack
go,
in
go
Time
over
Stream
watch
2
that.
coming soon.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Your viewers paid for this.
I know. I'll finish it eventually.
It was
Damn,
even
these are
more
the
unbelievable.
taxes.
Alright.
Sam, our shareholders.
What do the shareholders even think? What about think about the
The IRS
investors?
is on my ass. Come on.
Hey, you guys know what else the viewers paid for?
Shut
Move
up.
on.
Joke over.
Joke over.
Joke.
Hey Sam, can you stream
Yeah.
Danganronpa again?
No.
No!
Oh,
Anyway,
is that what the joke was?
that's what the joke
Oh.
is.
That's what the joke was.
Okay,
All right,
makes sense.
let me keep going
Cut
through
this
these.
out. Leave it
please.
at
Shut
joke
up.
over. No, I'm saying just leave it at joke
Oh
over.
my god, I don't care.
It's
do that.
Jover.
Cut out all of Mr. L's dialogue.
Shawari, duh.
Alright, after the Discord quest, Fortnitemares was a thing, and along with that, so the Fortnitemares rewards, for doing quests, was a chrome glider, a chrome backbling, and a chrome axe, which was neat. I don't think they were alright. They had other rewards that were just scattered around the quests, but those were the big event long here's what you're working towards thing.
Milestones.
Then alongside that they had the Fortnitemares escape rooms, which were just their usual here, do these quests, but it was framed as if you're escaping a haunted house or something.
I completely forgot about those. I don't think I did them.
Yeah.
Or wait, no,
so-
wasn't that how you got no, the hexagon ramp was just a bonus reward. I don't think I did it.
No, it was how you got the night rave wrap, which looks
Yeah,
like the DJ, with
Yeah,
the
I
wolf
did
thing.
too.
So
Yeah, I
the
did.
first one got you an emoticon, was for catch 30 fish. Second task was to place top 10. It's top 10, 5, 10. Oh wait, no. Oh no. The first. Okay, I'm reading this wrong. I've completely forgotten how this worked. The first room was first catch 30 fish, then eliminate 10 opponents, then finish a match in the top 10 3 times. Then the second room was place top 5 10 times. Then the third room was to survive 30 storm circles. And the fourth room was to eliminate 40 different opponents. Luckily, these are a bit extreme by my taste, but they gave you a full 2 weeks of the event to do it, so it was not that bad.
I literally forgot about them, so I didn't do them anyways. But
Yeah. Then there was the Skywalker week, which we'd already talked about.
there wasn't
Yeah.
any rewards for it. It was
Yeah,
just XP.
it was just XP.
Yeah, what the
which
hell,
is nice
man?
and all, but then along with that, they also added Chrome Punk, which it's still going on if you were playing during that, where it's
Yeah.
just I think until January, sometime in January. As long as you go up 50 account levels, you'll just get a free skin, which is cool. He's got a good back bling, I think. It's just like a neat little chrome blob thing that's animated. Got a good loading screen. Along with that, also, they added Horde Rush quests to get Pickle Rick back bling.
Ah, yes.
I have a very
Pickle
funny.
power!
I have a very
Pickle,
good
baby!
screenshot of because the icon for it was really funny.
Pickle Rick, pickle power.
Then, and as we already talked about at length, the high octane stuff. But then, along with that, because in the last 3 weeks, they went so fucking hard on the soccer shit. They had the Let Them Know quest, which was like a website thing, where it's like if you did the thing each day, you got like 20k XP, which was neat.
Let them know.
It didn't really get you any rewards. Like, I think you got an emoticon if you did like any of the days.
Let them know.
I didn't bother
didn't
doing
care
them.
enough to
I
do.
didn't need XP, so I didn't.
I tried doing the last one to get like the total like 350k.
Yeah.
But I didn't bother. That was too annoying.
Yeah.
I didn't let them know.
I didn't even look at like what all the things were.
I couldn't let them know, bruh.
And then there was the final thing, the Fortnite Football Club. For whatever reason, they had 2 different football ones, and this one was to get the I don't know, a Fortnite Football Club spray. The other one got you the gold spray, which was not in the game. It was it was encrypted until like halfway through the Let Them Know quests were over.
So
you could just get nothing.
I think I got the screenshot
yes.
you wanted.
If you did send it to me, I'll put
wish
it
I had a
out here.
screenshot
Let me
of that.
take
That's
it.
funny.
I'm pretty sure like I got that while I was in a call with Mira, so I sent it to her.
That's pretty funny. But yeah, the Fortnite Football Club thing though was really stupid because it was just win 3 games on their like creative map. And I tried playing the creative map. I don't know if any of you guys tried it. It was literally just the worst capture the flag game I've ever played in my life. It was really bad. I did not know what the fuck was going on.
Here it is. Yeah, I found it. Great job getting nothing.
It's really funny.
Awesome.
It's the fact that it says you can equip it.
Yeah, equip nothing.
You should equip it.
Equip it for nothing. Alright, so that's all the events. That's it. Pretty kind of dire. But,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Kind of dire dogs.
Dude, for real. Alright, so now that we're done with that, I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
I'll go get more milk for my Chips Ahoy. You know, I'm playing at Grandma's. Playing at Grandma's.
Milky cookies.
That's so
cap. That's so cap, Junior.
So what? She gonna make you milk and cookies? He smoked the hash.
He smoked the monster hash.
The monster hash.
It was a graveyard stash.
He smoked the hash.
It was gone in a flash.
He smoked the hash.
You smoked the monster hash.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. I'm playing Fortnite now. I'm on a motorcycle.
I'm smoking some monster hash.
Bro, this is a weed podcast now. All right, guys. So, what do you think of the last 3 months weed?
All right, guys. I've got a THC gummy still sitting on my desk. I never.
Do you?
It's in a bag. Yeah, I never fucking use it.
It's a one.
All right, now's the time.
I honestly still have a fucking weed that I was given from work sitting here that I've never touched.
All right, well, where's the monster hash? You gotta get that later.
I'm looking at it.
It's a graveyard stash.
Some would say that wasn't smoked in a flash.
Yeah, it's been taking a while.
All right, what's going on?
Next on the docket
The
is the pass.
itinerary.
Yeah.
The pass?
Yep.
I love the pass.
I'll pass.
Wait! No!
That's not
The
true.
pass is the one good thing.
Okay, fine. Sorry,
Alright.
I'm a little too
So,
silly.
female pass,
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
as
yeah,
quoted- as
yeah.
quoted by some fucking
Some
commenter.
fucking guy.
Some fucking guy on Twitter.
One guy.
I
One
mean,
guy.
yeah.
Best of one guy.
Yeah.
Worst of one guy.
Well, yeah, what even was the rest of it after female pass or
I
something
don't know.
more?
He was just complaining, saying like, "Oh, you're like losing your audience or something."
We will
I
not
don't
We
know.
need
like-
more. We need
I
more
hate women.
guys in armor.
Guys in armor.
We need
yeah,
less
no,
of
it's like
women.
We need more
It's like-
men in
it-
battle gear.
it's always just the like one image eternally of just like female Fortnite skins versus male Fortnite skins. The male one is just like the fucking like smiley face, like fucking stupid ass costume.
Alright, so let's start this off. So
Let's not.
okay. So the first skin, like the level 0, level 1 thing, was Paradigm Reality 659.
I love the paradigm. I don't
Oh.
care much for Brie Larson. What's why? Why do you have to do this?
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
her
Like-
armor redesign is really cool. Sucks that you had to wait until page 8 to actually get it.
Yeah,
But
until then
and,
you
like-
have white woman.
And it's like I'm really glad that new players are able to get her. But
Yeah.
the reveal that it was literally just Brie Larson really just
Was bad-
it kind of was
was
the
bad
turning point for
enough.
me, because it's like I don't have any opinion on Brie Larson.
Oh yeah,
It's
as a
just
person.
like, yeah, it's just like the fact that they did it again. It's just like, okay,
Like,
now I'm
With
just
The
kind of
Rock, it was funny because it's The Rock. You gotta laugh at that.
Yeah, it's like it's
thought
funny,
it was
Getting
but-
away with it.
Like it was funny because it was built up, and then it was revealed in a cutscene. It's like, oh shit, he's even
revealed it.
doing the eyebrow. Like, this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But then like we talked about that like basically a year ago. Like, it just kind of lost its charm after a bit. Like, once we actually got our hands on it, we were like, it's not really that funny.
Yeah. So like,
at least it was The Rock. The Rock's a funny guy, and I can
No.
live with this.
and also The Rock's in everything. So having a character who just looks like The Rock like doesn't feel that wrong.
Yeah, it's like, especially of how like built up the foundation was as a character. Like the paradigm is pre-established.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it's like from the baseline of the foundation showing up, he has been The Rock.
yeah, like it has been hinted at, and like it's like, hang on, that voice might just be the fucking Rock
It's
Yeah.
even
The Rock has a fucking foundation helmet. In
It's-
his...
in his fridge. Yeah,
it's even worse though that like it's not even everyone. It's so weirdly disproportionate. It's like
Yeah. Like.
so it's like the 7 we have the foundation. He's The Rock, obviously, but it's like the rest of them aren't celebrities. Only
Because
Only
like
yeah.
the other 3 that we have without their masks on are just fully original.
yeah, we've
Yeah.
had the
Because you
we
have
have
the
had Origin,
twins,
had-
you have Imagine in
Yeah.
Order, and then you have why am I completely blanking on his name?
the visitor and the scientist.
No,
The
the
other-
Origin. The Origin. He's
Origin.
the
Yeah.
other, he's the only other one we have
Yeah.
unmasked.
Which I
So-
mean, the Origin is fucking like evil Rock.
So now we have a
Mm.
significant amount of them that are like obviously original characters.
Yeah.
And then we have the foundation and then the fucking paradigm.
It's even worse because they just went back and said, "Oh no, actually, she's not the singularity." Like,
see,
even though
okay,
that made sense.
See,
That
we
was
went over
cool.
this. We went over this like out of podcast or whatever, and I was mad about this. We had the idea that like it wasn't confirmed, but it was like all but confirmed. That's the thing
Yeah.
with Fortnite. Fortnite has, in most cases, has very like specific breadcrumb trails to show you things. So like they've had what is it like the fucking years of shit to say that the singularity is the paradigm, and
Yeah.
that she's not.
Yeah, it's like it was
we
never
need the right
officially
celebrity
confirmed, but it was
cameo.
like there was a lot of evidence kind of heavily leaning towards it, and there was
Yeah.
like, no, that's not the case. It was like, oh,
And then
and
they
who
and
is
then
she?
then guarantee you they use that as the evidence for them being like, no, it's been Brie Larson the whole time.
Well, it's like it's like she didn't have a voice until last season. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
it's
It's like
the end of season 2.
Yeah.
And so it's just like it's just like, man, give your original characters character designs, please. Like,
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I
Like,
can't wait. I
I
can't
let
wait.
it slide with The Rock because The Rock's funny. Please, for anyone else.
make a character design.
Yeah, 'cause
I,
it's-
so
have
yeah,
a-
I can like only let it slide for The Rock.
You
yeah,
have
like,
this
I
like
really
really
love-
cool art. You have like this really cool armor that all of them have, and then fucking
And I really love the Imagined. And it's like she like her, the Order, and the Origin all have just like unmasked. They're really really neat. It's just
Fortnite?
like they're just kind of
yeah,
like the Imagined, the Order are just kind of people, but it's like it's
Yeah.
neat that they're twins. It's neat that they're like so, you know, they are Geno's children. Which
Yeah.
actually, speaking of that, I think that I wonder if anybody's like compared their face model to the
yeah.
young Geno that we have.
The
Yeah.
angels.
Probably look. I'd hope it looks similar.
But it's
Yeah.
That would kind of not make sense if he didn't.
another thing that really irks me is that them very obviously making a few of their lore important characters really shoehorned in celebrities
Celebrity cameo. yeah.
really like hones in the thing that I have always like said, like Fortnite's really good at being I guess it's very consumer friendly, but they have an artistic integrity for the most part that they keep. But every time they do something like this, I can see the fucking the higher ups. I can see the corporatism fucking
Yeah,
slipping through
seeping
the cracks.
through.
Yeah, like there's no fucking way that is not a like bigwig fucking money pocketed fucking executive going like, oh, we need The Rock, we need Brie
Mhm.
Larson. She was in that movie people liked. I think.
Yeah, it's like
I don't
it's
think
the type
people
of
liked
thing.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
know.
was in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and people like that.
True.
Yeah.
No, but like, it's a weird thing because like I can let it completely pass if it's something like the Let Them Know skins or like the Fortnite Football Club, because it's like those are just
Yeah.
random fucking throwaway cosmetics where you gave Neymar Jr. a green suit. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's like, make your money. People will like this. But it's like you've been building up this story and then you just allow that to break into it. It's like the Marvel thing and the DC thing. It's like you wrote a whole story about this. You worked with comic artists and writers to make these things meld into your world. That's fine. That's a neat crossover thing if you do it well. Just making your main characters just people that exist is like, come on. It's like you've been building these guys up for 5 years. And it's just Brie Larson and Dwayne Johnson. Like, man, it's like your other 3 that you have unmasked are so cool. Why couldn't you have done that 2 more times?
See, just no. Imagine this too, because remember, the fucking origin. The origin is like very explicitly the fucking Cube King.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like he even has like a
Imagine,
real.
imagine he was The Rock. Imagine he was the
God,
fucking
that
Rock.
would have been bad.
Fucking Christ.
That's another thing too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is like the 3 characters that we have fully unmapped, we know their whole backstory. We know a lot of stuff about them. We don't know shit about the Paradigm. We don't know shit about the Foundation.
We know the Foundation's real strong and cool.
Yeah, he's the leader. He's the leader of the bunch, you know him well. That's all we got.
Finally, yeah, he's finally back to kick some tail, except I guess he's probably dead or something, I don't know.
And he does not have a coconut gun.
But
Damn.
he does fire in spurts. with guns, with his Fortnite guns.
Okay, he's got that
Full
verse there.
Yeah.
He's got the burst. Okay, I can buy him a
If
thing.
he shoots you, it's gonna hurt.
Alright. So that's I think we've got all our bitching about the 7 and the paradigm out of the way.
I would
Unless
have been
anybody else has got.
my final thing. I would have been a hell of a lot more mad if we didn't have the armor. That is it. That is all.
Yeah.
Why is the armor not the default? That's the other thing.
Well,
Like,
you
why?
know why it's the fucking default because people want to grind for
but
it.
it's
Yeah.
just,
You're gonna make people either buy or grind for it.
but still, it's like, come on, man. It's extra.
It's a way to pad their their playtime statistics. Really.
Mhm.
Alright, well, past that, we can talk about bites. Like we talked about him before and stuff. The slight bit we got with like,
Mr. Bottom of the survey.
yeah, no, because there's the website Fortnite GG. I don't remember if we talked about this at all before, but it's like you can look at. They have like a list of every survey skin like concept that's been added, that has been shown ever. You can just look at like every cosmetic, and they're all ranked. People can rank them like different emojis, like, oh, I love this one, I'm okay with this one, or the bottom one is just a poop emoji. 99% of the time, you look at any of the most popular skins or concepts, all of the bottom ones are either going to be black people or plus-sized women.
Oopsies. Or the current very bottom one, both.
Yeah.
Really went double on there, come on.
Yeah, no. And, though on the most popular skin one, I think of at least the last time I looked at it, the like lowest possible rated skin was Wolverine 0.
Oh yeah.
But
Which is
anyway,
insane, but,
you know what is good though? I think Venom, like comic Venom, is rated like 169 or something last time I saw, which is kind of funny. Anyway, though, Bites was a concept that was in a survey thing, and before he was added to the game, he was the absolute bottom lowest rated on that website. And I'm not going to say I can understand why, because I absolutely can't. There's a lot more boring skins on that than what is actually rated lowly.
Yeah.
But I can definitely say Bites looks a lot better in 3D than 2D. That
Yeah.
concept didn't do it justice.
But like, this is also just me speaking, but like, also, I still think Bites is kind of boring in general. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
definitely not the worst survey, but I'm not a fan.
Oh, yeah,
I've warmed up to him a little bit.
yeah, I kind of always liked him. I didn't like. I don't find him like. I really don't find him like the most interesting in the past, but I like him. He's cool.
Yeah, no.
I like the aura he emanates. It's really funny. He's like really unnecessarily edgy.
I mean, yeah,
He's
that's
also
fucking...
insanely skinny. He's like one of the thinnest like male skins I think they've ever
I
made.
love. See, I'm looking at him right now, so I've had the game open
Mm.
this whole time,
Yeah.
so I can look at the stuff, get a little bit better of a visual, you know. But I like his lobby screen. His like idle thing.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
really nice.
See, this is the issue with Fortnite, with like the whole lore of this, because like he's extremely lore important, and they could have gave him more involvement, and he could have been fucking like Fortnite Shadow the Hedgehog, but he wasn't.
We kind of totally could have.
Yeah.
Fucking ultimate life form Bites.
Because they just get past this season, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't saying here, but like, Sam, you said that this time. It's like, it kind of does feel like they just kind of gave up on like this map and wanted to just move on. So they kind of just like put pre-established story aside, and we're like, okay, let's just make a new map that's like really good. Let's put all our resources into this.
Yeah, because like the going theory for a bit for a lot of people, and I saw people talking about it, I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Was a lot of people were saying that they thought that, like, you know, Epic has been talking about their Creative 2.0 thing, which is basically like a whole like fucking game making like suite rather than like the in-game like, Roblox type shit that they're doing. So people were thinking like, you know, they've been saying that it's going to come out soon a lot more recently, I think. So it's like, it's probably going to be next year, if anything. So people were thinking like, oh, maybe this season is honestly kind of a filler one while they work more on that and like put more manpower into that.
Yeah.
But now that we're on this new chapter, I think it was just that. I think that
Yeah.
they were just kind of like, okay, this map is kind of, we've kind of seen everything that we want to do with the, let's put all of our effort into making this next thing really, really nice.
Which like is understandable. Like I would be fine with like a filler season, whatever. But it's like you
It's
built
3
this
months.
up.
Yeah,
like
you built
you
it
built
up,
this
and
up,
it's 3
and you
months.
yeah.
And
It's
it's the
3
chapter
months.
finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, like making a chapter like finale, like this is a big thing. Like you can't really like fucking shoehorn that in.
Yeah, you can't phone in a big grand finale when you build it up for a full
Yeah.
year, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, everything on this new map has been building up to this point,
Yeah, it's
and
like
it just kind of fell flat.
I don't mind the chapter being over only a year. That's fine. Like yeah, do a new map. That's cool. But you built up and didn't pay it off properly.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess my last thing to say about Bites, though, is I'm a really big fan of his like green stripe alt style. I really
Oh
like
yeah,
that. I think
yeah.
that
No, they
looks
gave him.
really nice.
They just gave him good styles. Like I didn't really want to use him until I got his fucking code style, which like
Yeah, the code's really nice.
Yeah, I feel like if there's something that I actually don't like about him, I don't like the mask.
The
mask
mask
is
is
didn't
kinda
really-
weird.
I
It's an interesting thing because it's like I've never really seen anything like that on a character,
Mm.
but I don't know how much I like it.
Death Stranding ass design.
Honestly, kind of. I could definitely see that.
Hang on, no, this is kind of unrelated, but I just pulled up to it's like one of those rift things. It's just Meow Skulls clapping at like 5 big purple yarn balls.
I think I've heard about that one. It can either be her or Meowscles.
What? Okay.
Maybe Kit
The
too.
the NPC I hired just like started shooting at her and they're fighting now.
Alright. So next up, we got Grizz. Grriz.
Mr.
I
Grizz.
like
Mr. Grizz.
I'm not
I-
gonna
I-
sugarcoat it.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I kind of like him. I think he's funny.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I only like the rap he comes with.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like Grizz. I really, really love the idea, and I think that the
Yeah.
bear suit itself is really nice. I don't want to use Grizz because I do not like the bear itself.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
like his,
I really thought I was gonna like Grizz a lot more, but like, man, I don't want to use this guy.
Why
it's
did
like I'm fine with the idea of him being like a little Care Bear thing. I think that he probably shouldn't have been cell shaded, and 2, think that his face just looks kind of weird. I think they should have made it look different.
Yeah.
He's an actual like Family Guy bit.
Yeah, we were saying that at the beginning of the season. You were talking about how he just kind of looks like a Family Guy, like evil Care Bear.
Yeah.
He looks like he's from a Cutaway gag.
Why did they not give us the style of like covering up this ugly ass bear?
I mean, well, I don't think they'd want to. They'd want to just remove an entire element of the character.
Yeah, well, maybe they should have made the bear look good then.
That also wouldn't have worked with his built-in emo, where you like the mech like lifts him up.
Maybe you could just like open up for them. You could just be like covered.
They could have done something. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I know. In his lobby track, he says "damn," which is
He
pretty
does.
cool. Maybe we'll get an ass one of these days.
We can only hope.
You know, they can say ass like fucking like 4 times in Psychonauts, but not in Fortnite.
Wait, does Seth just say hold on?
What a bozo.
The next skin after Grizz is the fan favorite, Meow Skulls.
Actually not my favorite out of the past.
Round of applause.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, she does get a round of
Fucking
applause.
go.
though.
Let's fucking go.
The Meow
Actually,
Skulls
Pete.
is
Yeah,
such
Skulls.
a good
Fucking
fucking
go.
skin.
Actually,
Pretty good.
I fucking
like,
love
just-
Meowskull so much.
She's so great. It was just like the connection with her being Meowscle's
Yeah.
sister is so funny.
Yeah.
Just imagining her being Kit's aunt is great.
Yeah,
I love that.
She
Dude,
teaches him how to do skateboard tricks.
dude,
and-
I love the
After he
evolution.
does his homework.
I love the evolution of like the concept, and people were like, "Is this like young emo Meowscles or some shit?"
I remember a lot of people,
Or is this
including
like
me,
a-
thought that it was gonna be like emo, like teenage Kit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like any of those, and then you know, she comes out, and
Yeah,
good
she
for her.
fucking comes out.
Yeah, she does do that too.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, the only thing
okay.
that's coming out is you know what?
No.
Not doing it. No threats on stream. Not
Get
stream.
to the point. Get to the point.
Whatever.
Get to the point. We gotta capture it. Capture the point.
You guys are actually fucking. You derail everything. Whatever.
Always
we capture.
naysaying him.
I think my point was that fucking. I think people significantly liked her more when they found out it's a girl. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might have been the opposite.
Motherfucker. Really?
I mean,
Fortnite
like,
fans hate
I
women.
don't know. Maybe I
yeah,
follow
yeah.
too many people that like men, but I saw a good few people disappointed by that announcement,
I mean, fair.
which they're missing out. Meowskulls is great. Probably that, like, absolutely one of my top favorite skins as soon as she was released. Like, it just started that started by fucking the thing that's going on that happened this season too, where it's like they put like one of my favorite things that they've ever done, like a little bit at the beginning of the pass, and I'm like, I need to do this all in one day to get this guy. Because I already did it on the first day with Doomslayer, so
Funny that the first time this happened was with Meowskulls, and the second time was with Doom Guy.
I mean, you know,
She's got
What is
so many.
saying?
She's got like so many gross little things about it. It's really funny. Like I love that her eyes, like her eyelids, fucking blink from the bottom.
yeah, because she always just looks like half asleep
Fucking, it's kind of gross.
or
but
just
it's
really high.
Weak
Both.
cat.
She actually could be really high because part of her song says she brought the catnip. Let's get lit.
It's just-
Or something to that effect. It's something about I brought the catnip.
awesome. It's awesome.
Awesome.
Alright.
Awesome.
Sorry, taking a drink of water.
Hydration.
Yeah,
Taking a drink of water.
no.
Bro, I just got killed by Mr. Baseball 10th.
Mr. Baseball.
Like that you're just shouting out people.
Shout out to Mr. Baseball on Twitter. Follow this guy.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna give the stage to the rest of you idiots because I was talking too much.
yeah, shut up. All right.
Fuck you.
Hey, the next character was Lennox Rose. It was very
Hey,
Very cool.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan
I'm a bigger fan.
You know
of
what?
Linux.
It's the
Second
one.
best.
It's the one anime skin that's not like grabbing me.
cool.
I don't know why. She's fine, but she didn't grab me. She didn't grab me.
I like her design and her alt styles a lot. And
She's
Yeah.
cool. I really like
I
her
think
colors.
that my favorite thing about her though is that like if you talked to NPCs on the map while playing as her, you get dialogue that implies that she is literally from a show. Like she's from an anime that a bunch of the characters from Fortnite used to watch.
Yeah.
So it's like she is in universe, an anime character pulled from a different dimension, and now all these people are like, "Oh shit! Wait, you were on that one show. I used to watch that after school."
Yeah, I fucking love her colors. She's got a cool jacket.
Yeah,
her
the-
set.
yeah, her,
The
her
super
s-
styles.
yeah, the super styles look really nice. on her.
Yeah.
One of my favorite skins in a while.
The only
Yeah.
only thing I wish we got was a blue hairstyle. Like the super style. Made it like kind of like a Miku
yeah.
hairstyle,
Yeah,
just so I
totally.
could make that joke. But
Yeah.
oh
Yeah,
well.
weird we didn't get a
We'll wait.
Well, we got Miku and Fall Guys, so
Yeah, we'll wait for the Miku skin to appear.
It will happen.
It
It
will happen.
Then we'll get
I am-
on brand fucking
we
Levon
will be-
Poco.
We will be buying.
We will be
We will
purchasing.
Alright. Anything else to add?
I don't think so.
Well, okay. Because then we got one of the first big, like, or not first, because like I'd say one of the earlier bigger ones was like Joey from season 7.
yeah.
Is Twin, or the alt style Strider. And the one thing I have on this, but like, this is one of those things where it's like Epic is not ever going to say it, and we talked about this when we talked about the Pride event from last season.
yeah.
Epic is never going to say this ever, but this is like the most obvious trans character they've ever made.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it is literally like, even in the fucking like loading screen
Loading
for
screen,
Twin.
yeah.
She is like her fucking real world, her like fucking real world style is like she's like a fucking
Yeah, she's a peace
Soldier.
syndicate soldier.
Yeah.
and then
And, like,
she
you can look at
and then
the
she
loading
fucking
screen.
and then she fucking goes into our VR, her fucking buys more land in the metaverse, and she becomes a fucking girl. Like, this is so obvious.
You can even
Which
see
by-
like the fucking the lobby thing. It's like if you're playing as Twin, like got like the hand on the arm, like, oh, I'm like all nervous, and then as
Yeah.
soon as it's the other style, it's like, oh, I'm fucking ready to fight.
Yeah.
right,
Which,
right.
by the
And-
way, with that,
And also,
wait,
all of the
oh,
items are just covered in like holographic fucking magical girl shit.
yeah,
Yeah, and one of her super styles is also pretty on the nose.
yeah. Also let's give a brief mention to Lennox Rose's third style,
Yeah, that too.
and also a brief mention to like some of Meowskull's dialogue.
yeah.
What does they
Yeah.
mean by this pass?
Yeah, there was
Female
'cause,
pass.
like there was the thing where you could talk to like Meowscles and Kit, and you'd learn that Meowscle was still kind of broken up about his like divorce or whatever.
Yeah.
with
No,
with
they're great
Lynx.
friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're great friends with Lynx, and so one of the things is if you go to, no, what was it? Oh yeah, if you talked to Meowskull as Lynx, she would just say, "Thanks for never making me feel weird," or like, "Thanks for always accepting me," or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
What a real one.
Mhm.
Thanks for being a real one.
Thanks for being a real one. Thanks for hitting me with all those one chest locations. Yeah. So along with the finish up with like Twin Strider, I think both styles were great designs for what they were. And I like the concept that like just like having kind of a
Mhm.
VR avatar being the
Mm.
alt style, which became kind of a theme. Or not a theme, but like there
No,
was
no,
another
no,
skin.
guys. Okay, the skin's name is Twin, so they're two different characters.
They're
Yeah,
I guess
so
that's what
weird.
people try to say.
Me
That
when
was
I
so strange
me
when
when I
people were
use
saying
it-
that
me when I transform into like my
into
twin
my
sister.
twin sister when I go
My-
into VR.
Which, by the way, that's like, like, you know how twins work?
They look
Yeah, it
like
works just like that.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
go
You
into
become,
VR.
you
And you
become
know-
your sister in the metaverse.
yeah.
That's what happens when you buy a bunch of land
You-
in the metaverse.
So
You buy
that's what happens when your income goes up. You turn into a woman.
every
Only
time,
in the metaverse.
every time I've posted, the Atlas Earth video, it's actually about the deep symbolism.
So true.
You know the
The Matrix is a trans allegory.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
All right.
all links back.
Loop.
The loop. We are trapped in a loop.
Maybe we shouldn't reference him.
Oh yeah. Fuck it.
Oh,
Whoopsie. I said that. I was on stage.
okay.
remembering shit involving Kanye West, and then remembering, oh wait, fuck, no.
Alright.
We
So the last, like, the tier 100 character, another Marvel character, but man, I'd say we were all pretty excited about this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this
Just,
is okay.
Spider-Gwen, specifically from the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah, specifically with like really well done effects that
Oh,
like
yeah.
make her look exactly like the animation.
Yeah.
And her alt style with, like, the mask off was perfect
Yeah.
too.
And it still works
Oh.
perfectly. They just like ported the move, like just
This is the movie.
ported how she looked in the movie
Yeah,
to
it's
the
pretty
game
much
somehow.
1-to-1, pretty much.
And we're probably getting a Miles skin of like the same thing. So
Yeah.
Probably pretty soon.
yeah.
One would assume.
You know, we actually got a trailer for this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I
still
still haven't watched that.
I haven't seen the
Yeah, it
trailer.
has PS4 Spider-Man in it,
Yeah, which is funny.
which is peak,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently PS1 Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I don't think there's really all that much to say about Gwen. Like, she's just insanely well done.
Yeah.
That's
That
about
was my
it.
favorite.
Yeah. Alright. So then, the final one, we've talked about her just so much. We're all such big fans of everything she's done. The secret skin was the Herald.
Yeah.
Harold George.
She has a Fushigi. I did not want to play enough to get the Fushigi.
Oh, you didn't get the Fushigi? What the hell?
Missed the best
Hi.
part.
I mean, yeah, I did. I basically ignored her. I have the first style for her, but I basically ignored her quests.
You got the skin and nothing else.
Yeah, I really like the Herald's design a lot. Mostly because of the link to the, like, flora and, like, plants and stuff from Last Reality. But
Yeah.
they just didn't do anything. She just has nothing.
Yeah.
That's like, that really sucks, but whatever.
Oh,
It's all
well.
it's over now.
Oh, well.
well.
Now she's a tree.
No, she's
Yeah.
And
Get treed.
get treed, moron.
really liberal.
All fucking night.
All fucking night.
But yeah, so that's everything in the past because there was no customizable item. at
Oh
all.
yeah, they just.
It's
I
like-
didn't do that,
mean-
and they just didn't do that again.
Bites
Bites doesn't
the
count.
Bites doesn't
shut up.
count. The Bites quest
Bites
do
was a
not count for
challenge.
that because that's just extra styles for
That's
one
just,
pickaxe
like,
that's locked to him.
challenges.
You can't even use that pickaxe on anyone but Bites.
It would have been cool if we could.
Yeah, it would have been really nice. It would have actually, like, given any sort of reason to do the quests.
I
Yeah.
would have done them.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm like
Some of the
regretting
styles
that
are
I
really
did
cool,
those
too.
quests.
Because it's like the one that I use is like it's like a big drill almost with like an axe head at the base of it. It's like
Yeah.
huge. It's pretty cool. I wish I could use it on anyone else as well as Bites, but whatever. I also noted down. I think that's the first time they haven't had a customizable thing since season 7.
Yeah.
Like they've been on a streak of having something customizable since then. So that's like what 1, 2, 3.
Seven had
Five-
season 7.
five skins.
Season 7 had the Chimera.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah. No,
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
they started in season 7, and then like because they did a customizable thing in chapter 2, season 2 and 3. Then they just dropped that for 3 seasons, and then it came back in 7. Whatever. The pass itself is good enough. Is Seth leaving again? All right. Well, we'll be back in a
Alright.
second.
Yanni
let's
Laurel
record.
give.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
Are you
back,
back?
Yes. I'm actually back. Sorry. Fucking somebody came home and had groceries.
Uh,
Okay. I didn't want to fucking I didn't want to say anything to like physically interrupt it again, so I just said BRB in chat and went to go do my shit.
Yeah, we just waited.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, last time I'm gone. We're good.
Okay. Well, that's good because the next thing we should be doing is
It's tier list time.
yes,
Is it tier list
tier-
time?
it's
Is it
tier
time
list
for
time.
tier-
I think
I'll go
Who
sugar.
hasn't gone first?
I'll go first. I don't think
I
I've
already
gone
know
first.
it.
I'll just get out of the way.
Alright,
Okay,
hang on.
let's see.
Let's all pull up Seth's list.
All right, let's
Let's
see.
Jump to
take a
the
look
Let's take a
here.
look.
Alright. Okay, you guys
Okay.
you guys are
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
see this.
seeing
This
it.
is gonna be a theme. You guys are gonna see this is gonna be a theme with some of these. But Black Adam is on a tier of his own. Okay, let me just
Okay.
say.
All right, yeah, Black Adam. All right, yeah, the
Black
Rock.
Adam. You know
Okay.
what?
Black
In
Baby
fact,
Yoda.
you know.
Black Baby Yoda.
Baby Adam.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Listen, that's a
Right.
reference to a show. It's
I
fine.
know it is. It's just like I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. So we got Black Adam, perfect. On a tier of his own. On S. Only 2 S tiers you need now, schools, and good old fucking Ashley J. Williams, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking normal.
Everyone else, I think, is a little self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Like the Iron Man skin, and like the Halloween skins. Again,
Yeah, you got like all the Halloween skins up there.
yeah, they're all pretty good. Chrome Jack. Chrome.
No! God damn, fuck you, Seth. Chrome Jack.
Chrome
Yeah,
Jack. Chrome Jack's up there. All the Star Wars ones.
yeah,
The
you know what?
fucking,
Yeah. Since Klombo's dead forever, just have a Chrome Jack in place of Klombo.
No, we gotta keep him alive.
The
We're
fucking
keeping the
fucking-
dream alive.
Day of the Dead guy was pretty cool. I actually really
Yeah.
did like him. He was
Yeah,
pretty
you
cool.
did.
Make
Okay,
a
Tony.
make a Klombo Wojak.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna go too in depth on the other
I'm
ones.
not
'cause
going too in depth on the Combo Wojak.
I'm like, everyone else is a little self-explanatory too. I liked fucking I don't know. Bites was cool. Bites was cool. I will just say I liked him.
No?
I don't know. There's like nothing. We already
I mean,
talked about
yeah,
fucking.
we've talked about a lot of those.
None of these characters seem really fucking. The Sentry, the fucking 7 Sentry is on there.
And the IO.
Oh, yeah.
The IO guy. Yeah.
I'm glad that we
The
got
re-
those
the-
finally.
The
Yeah, that's
reskin of the
good.
dummy is on there. I should have put him a little higher because I actually do like him. He looks really funny.
Yeah. Dummy with like really fucking weird like shiny chemical metal on him.
Yeah.
Deep fried.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, got the contrast turned all the way up.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
really funny. I wish
You
he
got-
wasn't.
you got that
I wish
thermal
he was.
camo.
I wish he wasn't a fucking FNCS skins. I like could just have a fucking stupid looking version of the dummy because
Yeah.
I already like dummy. I bought him.
Yeah, is that dummy skin ever gonna come back, or is that just gone
No.
forever?
No, FNCS stuff is always like one-time stuff.
Really? That
Mhm.
sucks. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, fucking soccer, Neymar, LeBron, they all kind of fucking suck. Fucking Brie
Yeah, but you
Larson.
could put Neymar in a suit.
True. And suit Neymar doesn't look that bad, so fucking I don't know. So there they are. Any
Alright.
any questions? And any questions, anybody?
Yeah, why? I'm surprised that you didn't put the goat where. You usually get mad at me
Oh,
when I play
yeah.
as the goat, so I'm surprised it's only in B.
The goat is kind of funny. The goat on a fundamental level kind of pisses me off. 'Cause the goat simulator makes me so unconditionally angry just thinking about it. But the goat is kind of funny, so it's.
I'm
B.
surprised. I'm
Okay.
surprised you didn't put fucking Rat Girl higher.
I like Rat Girl. She's cool.
So
I don't-
did you mean to put her higher?
Well, I don't know. She's just cool.
I'm surprised Cypher PK is in B tier.
She's cool. She's cool, so she gets a low B tier.
No,
I don't know
none
if he
of.
sorted it.
Oh yeah, no, I
Alright.
didn't sort anyone.
Okay, yeah, I think like most of the rest of us like sort it. So
I mean,
Yeah,
I
do.
don't.
I do
I
barely
don't sort
any
it.
sorting.
I
I
sort
think
like
you
I
know, you
sort
and me are the
S
only two
tier.
people.
okay,
I
well,
sort S
I
tier
thought we
and
were-
nothing else.
My
I
Fortnite
don't
tier
think
list.
anyone else other than us has ever really done it.
Yeah, the
Alright.
way I do tier
It's
lists
a-
is just kind of like everyone who is a given is up top, and then I like just go. I like them. They're down there.
Yeah.
People
guess
I
I'll go
like.
now.
People I like that aren't on the like. Oh, they need to be on top or usually B. So
Yeah.
keep that in
Okay.
consideration.
I guess
Alright.
I'll go next.
Alright.
So
I'll
I'll start off
scroll
with
you.
I love Space Jam. It's a great movie. You guys should watch it.
Alright.
Huge recommend. Next one is the Black Adam Roblox experience. It's a Roblox. It's an officially licensed Roblox experience centered around the Black Adam movie. I recommend it. You guys should all go play
India
it.
versus Pakistan.
Okay, so yeah, put the picture of the like Black Adam Roblox like avatar fucking trailer on.
Alright.
But anyways, we got Ash Williams, top S tier. Ash Williams. Fucking given.
Yeah.
Love Ash. Love Ash. Big Ash Williams fan.
Love
Evil Dead 2. Great movie. Big recommend. You guys should go watch it.
Actually, this time.
In fact, here's all of the movie.
No.
We'll be interrupting the podcast.
No.
It's a great movie, guys. I'm glad we could all rewatch it together. And then,
What else you got here?
next, Meowskulls. Great movie.
Okay.
Great movie.
Big recommend. Love transgender people.
Mhm.
Next we have Ava. Great movie. Great movie. Big
I wasn't a
recommend.
fan of this
God.
movie.
What?
This bit.
I don't recommend this movie actually.
Okay, but hang on. Look at the images. And then
I
I'll figure
can't.
out.
So next here we have Spider-Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Great movie. Big recommend. Love Spider-Man.
And now
Anyway,
it's Spider Girl.
Anyways, in eighth year we have Lennox Rose. Great
Great
movie.
Keep
show.
doing
Great
this.
show.
I'm not letting you do this bit
I'm-
for the
I'm
rest of this.
She's allowed to do it, I think, actually.
not doing it.
I will kill you. You, Anthony, I'll kill you.
What, for being an enabler?
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, yeah, fucking Lennox Rose in A tier. Great movie. Big fucking
Sure, you got an accident now?
no, just great movie. Big recommend.
I mean, that's a show.
Love
Love the Academy.
They might have had like an anime movie. I don't know.
I'm just
The
I've
Academy.
never
Yeah.
heard of such a thing.
The
But-
Academy OVA.
Yeah, fucking OVA. Yeah. But yeah, Lennox Rose. I feel like I didn't like her as much as those four, but I do
You're
like
just
her a lot. So she
I didn't like her ass.
But yeah, she's
Bro, I
at, she's
did,
at,
what the
she's
hell?
at the top. She's at the,
Hey,
all right, guys, can we stop? Can we end this bit? I know I just did that bit, but like, I want the ass bit
we're
going
not
on.
doing. We'll binge
Okay.
all
But anyways, yeah, Lennox. But yeah, I didn't like. She, even though I am not ordering A tier, she's at the top of A tier, and then fucking no idea what his name is, but the fucking anime like transformation skin. I like wasn't playing when he was added, so I've like never seen him before, but I really like him and I want to get him if he comes back in the shop.
Yeah, he will, because he's not a
Yeah.
Halloween character.
I mean, yeah, I know. I just when he gets in the shop, I'm gonna try to get him.
His
I got my
stuff's neat.
free
Yeah, like,
500 V-Bucks earlier, so I guess I can
he-
spend.
His pickaxe was cool because it's just like a guitar, which is neat. It's
Yeah.
always cool when they do that.
And then yeah, I guess for the rest of it, I just say like fucking. I'm happy the fucking IO guard is here.
Yeah.
I put Paradigm Suit. I had to add her in myself because I like that a lot, but I don't like Brie Larson. And
Yeah.
if you look down at the Who Are You tier, I have no idea. I have no idea what Star Wars is. I've never seen Star Wars. I don't know who these characters are. I don't even
Yeah.
recognize them. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
they star in a
definitely
war.
not.
Yeah, and then I put Neymar Jr. in D tier separate from all the other ones because we had our funnies with Neymar Jr. in season 6 when he was a secret skin and we all got him.
Mhm.
But like he's not as funny. He's not as funny
He is
as
not forced upon
because
you.
he's not forced upon you, but also he gets to be in D tier and not F tier and not like F tier with Rick and Morty characters and Brie Larson because he's Neymar Jr. Gotta respect Neymar Jr. always.
I can't believe the Meeseeks slander that I keep seeing.
You know what? I probably shouldn't have put in Mr. Meeseeks. I don't even think he is in the newer seasons where
No,
the
I'm
show
pretty
comes.
sure he's only in one episode of the first
Yeah, no,
season.
I don't think he's reoccurring at all. So he probably deserves to be in a better tier. A better tier. Summers still exists in season 3 onward of Rick and Morty, so she gets an automatic F. But Mr. Meeseeks, I'd put him in like a B. I'd put him like a B tier if I could go back.
I still
Okay.
cannot believe that someone on the fucking Epic team was like, we should contact Rick and Morty again. People are gonna want to play a Summer. Let me tell you.
I mean, I think
People
they're
are-
just kind of going through all the main characters at this point.
Yeah,
and
that's-
also
Okay.
Mr. Meeseeks.
This also this character
You
in
know-
one episode.
That means we might get what's fucking Rick and Morty's mom? You're invited to the birthday
Beth?
party. Yeah, Beth. Eventually, I wonder when we'll get Beth, and we
I want
can have,
Jerry.
we
I would
can
put
have the center of the
yeah.
incest episode in the show.
I'd play as
maybe
Jerry.
she'll have the
That's all
style
I'm
where
saying.
you can play as the version of herself that she's like romantically involved with.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Dan Harmon is weird.
It's just
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Actually, no, he actually came out and said he was, and then apologized for it. Never mind. That's
I'm
not
a
alleged.
creep.
Yeah.
What did he come out and go? I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
I also like how I like how none of you mentioned how I just went on fucking referencing an image that nobody will get.
I mean,
What
if
do
you
you
still
do?
have it, you can
What do you
send
mean?
it.
I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is.
What do you mean?
It's just-
Rick and Morty's mom. She's a badass. You're invited to fucking someone.
Oh,
Somewhat,
yeah.
I don't think I've ever
You-
seen that.
You
Yeah.
posted that. You posted that not that long ago. You can probably
Yeah, I
just look
don't
at
think
maybe
many
not-
people saw it.
Okay.
I think enough people.
Hold
saw
on,
it.
wait. I need to find this image. You guys are letting me take up too much
Well,
time.
I was about to. I was about.
I mean,
to
I can
just
go.
say,
Oh no,
you
I'm
can go
going next. I want to go next.
Joel
Okay.
already said it though.
Nope,
go.
I'm going next. Okay,
So
at the
anyways, Anthony Soprano of the Road Crew, great movie, would recommend.
I wouldn't.
okay, so at the
Big
top,
fan
That
of
was a
straight
nightmare.
people.
yeah. No Mira of Salmon Forces strict and no PDA.
I was just calling you straight. These people don't even have to know.
Yeah, you can't say nice
Whatever.
things about me. Okay,
Shut up,
so at the
talk about
top,
your tier list.
you got the three kings of Fortnite. Okay, so you have Black Adam, Neymar Jr., and LeBron James. Okay, those three at the top by default. They get special treatment. Okay, and then the best Ava skin.
The
I was waiting for this one ever since the concept of Tar was revealed, and then they hit me with oh yeah, you get two sillies in one, and for a price of one skin. This is probably one of my favorite skins. Maybe my absolute favorite skin. I don't know, because both of them are technically one skin, so you just get
Both
double
of-
points. It's not even. It's not fair. You just get double points. And then
Joel, that's like
S
your MK Ultra phrase.
Bofa.
See, I didn't
No.
listen to any of that. I heard Bofa and I was like, huh?
Are you done? Let it all out. Let your Bofa out.
Alright, hurry up so I can get to mine.
Okay, so Lennox Road, really cool. So my thoughts on that, Meow Skulls, whatever. Demon Dice, I love Demon Dice. Let me
Shut
tell
up.
you. It's an official collab, Sam.
Oh,
Don't remind me. The skin isn't.
what?
Desdemona.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that demon. How is Demon Dice involved?
Because when
had her
she was being
advertiser.
released in the shop, they had Demon Dice do an officially sponsored stream to advertise her.
It's just it was advertised as one skin.
No, it's fine,
It
you
was
guys. She
really
made
cool.
graduation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Get out of the call. Stuff's over. Rest of my
Seth is
of my
over
tears.
party.
Rest of my tears. I ordered them. I don't have any other specific thoughts. A lot of the skins in the season were just really good. I also didn't rank any of them.
I thought you said you did.
No, I didn't. What do you mean? What I didn't.
What?
I didn't rank.
You ordered
I
them?
did. No, I ordered them. I just didn't rank every single skin. Like you can see, I didn't put
Oh,
every
that's what you
single
mean.
one on.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there were some I just didn't fucking remember or care about. So I'm not just gonna throw them on.
Yeah.
Okay, so the three kings: the Black Adam, Neymar Jr., and LeBron James.
You
I
already
agree.
made this joke.
Yeah, it bears repeating.
Alright, Joel. Save
Hey,
Hey, yo,
let's
Mario
see.
Kart 7 update.
Hang on.
Updated Mario Kart 7.
No way.
Harry,
I've
what
been
you
playing a lot of
got?
Mario Kart 8 recently though.
Really?
So Joni the Red, one of the I was like, I saw this skin, the Fortnite crew. I was like, okay, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna get it anyways because new Fortnite pass coming out or the new season whatnot. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
let's get this. This skin turned out to be one of the best things ever. So top, that's S. That is the top skin in the rotation. Everything in S is in the rotation on my tier list all the time.
That's how I do it.
For
anything I
context,
put,
Joel's cosmetic rotation, he's got a very select few skins that go into the
Yes.
random.
It's a truly exclusive.
Everything is
club.
pretty much random on my thing. I just favorite things and then let it rip and see what I get. And anything I
What
say
is
it's
it
in the
anyway?
rotation gets favorited.
It's just
And
like it's
Joni
just
the
like
Red, what's up?
it's just like Chief, fucking the fucking hench bro guy, and fucking what, like Snap or
Snap.
something. Snap.
Spider-Man.
It's like three.
Doom
Spider-Man.
Guy. Which Doom Guy's
Okay.
obviously he's not on here, but Doom Guy's in the rotation.
Okay.
Harlow.
I was gonna say, you
There's
have,
a
okay, you
couple
got a lot more
others.
than I thought. I thought you had like 3 skins on there. I was like,
For a
way
while, it
way
was-
back when I first started playing, like again, it was like Chief, Shadow Enforcer, and
That was really it.
I don't know. Yeah, I was like, I think it was just those two.
And you got the black and white thing going because you got the black
Yep.
chief.
Yo, is that Grande?
Yeah, that is
We can't
Grande.
talk about
it
that
is.
yet. This is the wrong season.
Anyway,
Spider
continue.
Gwen
Yeah,
is
also,
yes.
but
Me like.
oh wait, hold on. I'll say it whenever Joel finishes.
Okay. Star Wars is cool. Me like Star Wars, and me like Ash Williams. He cool. Mouse School's also cool. Pumpkin guy is shiny.
Yeah, Chrome
And
Jack.
Chrome Jack is shiny guy, and girl is cool, and the other
Veronica.
girl, and Demon Dice.
It sounded like you're
And-
trying not to say it.
Demon Dice.
I was gonna say girl again, but I was like, no, it's like Demon Dice. And Vivica Saint, the first one on the B tier. That was just like a pack skin, like a 1,000 V-Buck pack. And I was gonna buy 1,000 V-Bucks. I was like, okay, I'll get a free skin out of it because it's like the same price. It's not a bad skin at all.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
honestly, I should have put Black Adam up on B tier. I think the only reason Neymar and LeBron James are on C and not D is because they're Neymar and LeBron James, and then
Okay, so the three kings.
yeah, and I don't know. I don't like to say anything about the rest of the skins.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Alright.
Anyways, back to what the podcast was really about, and not done from those like weird Fortnite tangents. So welcome back to the Mario Kart 7 podcast.
God.
All right.
So nobody knows what the Mario Kart 7 update is.
Oh my god.
Well, damn. Guess we'll have
Anyways,
to
you guys
suss
can-
that one out.
Anyways, you guys can talk about like COD or whatever you're talking about.
Alright.
Okay,
I'll
last
talk
thing
about-
before we
oh,
move
yeah.
on. The last thing before we move on to Sam's, I guess. Joel, Benjamin being that low is a little criminal. Let me say that.
Oh yeah,
Where-
yeah. Hang on, I was gonna say too. Yeah, you put a fucking Tar in C tier and then Ava in D tier.
I didn't
See,
really
that's-
care for those. I didn't really think.
I'm
about
gonna
them.
kill you.
Well, see, that's fine and all, but Benjamin being C tier, Joel. Let me stop you right there.
Honestly, we should start hitting each other with rocks, like, and trying to kill
True.
each other, and trying to kill each other whenever we disagree with the tier list.
Well, I'm gonna let you finish.
But Big Chungass is the funniest meme.
Damn, Daniel, I'll let you finish. The big chunk is the funniest meme of all time.
So how would you describe emojis?
Fucking God.
Maybe those faces and symbols you use when you text or on
Here's how I'd
social
describe
media?
them. I'd
Y'all
describe
know what
them
I
as
mean.
my... God.
Can we bring it back? Can we reel it back in?
I'm reeling it back. I'm
Run that
reeling
back.
my
Listen to a
fishing rod back in.
podcast. I would rather listen to my rodcast.
I'd rather listen to
Fishing
Sam's
humor.
tier list.
Me too.
What he has to say about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
So-
saying?
This is, I think, the first time I've had the triple S tier reserved for Meowth goals, as you do. That's
As
how I
you
did those. Then I got S. All right, let me run you through this. You got Desdemona. Absolutely love that skin. Really,
Demon
really cool.
Dice.
Oh yeah, I love Demon Dice too, man.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yo, what's your favorite album?
She's showing a lot of fit
Graduation.
there, I will say.
Anyway, you got Benjamin. I love Benjamin because it's like one of the only times that we've just straight up gotten a skeleton. And
Yeah.
also, he just looks like with like the male main character from Zombies Ate My Neighbors, like almost exactly, but with black hair
Oh,
instead of
yeah.
blonde.
Yeah.
You got Gwen. Obviously, we've already talked about how great Gwen is. Ash Williams, because Evil Dead 2 is one of my favorite movies ever. And that skin is just really fantastic. His whole set is. Joni the Red, as Joel said, one of probably, honestly, my favorite crew pack that they've ever done. Really,
Yeah.
really
Hey,
cool.
hang on, real sorry to interrupt. I've been scrolling through r/OKBuddy Fortnite. Mira, what's this?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I just got like jump scared by this fucking flippy image.
Alright. So then after Joni, we got Camille, the rat girl. I really like her. Like, probably my favorite out of all the transformation skins that they made this season, for sure.
I have to say, I'm sad. I like don't like her more. I don't know. I feel like she looks like better in the concept. I don't know. Some of the
Maybe.
about her just doesn't look right. I don't know.
The fact that her hair is made to look like giant mousy.
That is funny.
Because I fucking love that. It's so stupid.
For you, it's on the mouse.
It's on the mouse. Then I keep forgetting her name, but she was the level up pack, because like each season they do the level up thing where it's like you just get the tokens and you get to do a full level for each one, so you get like 7 a week. for the last
Oh,
4
yeah.
weeks of the season. She's like, other than Omega Knight, she's like probably the best. Cause like she's got the whole like weird like lightning ninja thing going on. And then her alt style is like fucking comic book like manga sort of stencil outline shit. Really
Oh,
neat.
yeah, hang on, put the image maybe just
I will.
right now.
I love that image. Fucking then you got Glare, who immediately as soon as that concept like was posted, I saw it, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck, they've got to do this one. This one's so fucking cool. And they did him so well. Like he looks creepy as fuck. Like if you zoom in, that is like a fully like photorealistic hand. It's really creepy.
Yeah.
Then you got Strider. I like Strider a lot more than Twin, but I definitely like the direction they went with Twin a lot. Then you got a goat. I don't know what it is about this skin. I fucking love it. I love it so much. It's the dumbest shit
Goat?
ever.
Isn't its description literally the greatest of all time?
Yeah. And there's actually kind of lore. There's lore behind it too. Because like the main character goat from Goat Simulator is a female goat named Pilgor. And they made a like video advertising this skin
Oh yeah.
where literally Pilgor, just a regular ass goat, trained and got super buff and became humanoid, I guess, to get into Fortnite. And that's the lore. So that's just a goat that trained hard enough to become human. Goat become human. Then I got the IO Guard 7th Century. Great stuff. Then I don't know, everything else. Yeah, you can see. I as I said, I'm like the only one other than Ante who actually like orders everything by order that I really like them. I'm really glad we finally got original trilogy Star Wars characters other than just Darth Vader. Because like,
It is good.
we some of us here were the soy boys that like our classic Star Wars.
Little off topic. Actually, it's very it's on topic. But last time I saw the Han skin specifically, they made him look really weird. They like
Not really. It's just it's like the exact same face model as the Indiana Jones one.
I'll have to
Looks
look at
fine.
it again. Maybe they did something. I don't know. Continue.
The one thing I'll mention, because nobody else really talked about it, was the two last skins in my A tier are the new wrap enabled ones.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys fucked around with them when they were in the shop. They are really, really cool. Because it's like, before it was just like defaults with a jacket that you could like, or not even a jacket, like a vest that you could put a wrap on. And that was it. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. Whatever. But like these ones is a full body, like every one of like, basically like where their muscles would be are all coated in whatever wrap you choose. And it's really cool looking, and like you can customize what type of metal their skin is. You can customize hair color, accent colors, all that shit. Really, really nice looking. And they came with a bunch of really good wraps too. But yeah, that's about it. All I can say. I get fucking
Say more.
no. I get the D tier polo skins because who fucking cares?
Oh
And
yeah.
then that one like agents pack that had the weird colors. It's like the color scheme is cool, but the skins are just not interesting in the slightest. They're like the wrong skins to have put that on. But whatever. So that's it. That's all I got.
Well.
What?
Yeah,
Seth?
Jing
Oh wait, Seth. Why did I think Seth didn't go?
I don't know. You're dumb.
I was like, the
Okay,
first
Seth,
one.
go again.
This time I'll present it.
We had forgotten.
Yeah, Joel, present my skins.
Okay.
Okay, before we go on to the rest of this shit, I need to pee again. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ooh, we got a pisser in call. Hi, Sam.
Hi,
Yeah.
Hi,
Sam.
Sam. We didn't do anything while you were gone. Don't bother listening back to the audio.
But
Okay.
do add it in the video.
Do leave it in the video.
Yeah,
That's
we'll see about that. Alright, so we'll talk about the collaborations. There aren't honestly that
What's
many.
not?
We?
We?
Alright. So we started the season out with Cypher PK Icon Series skin.
Oh, that was like the first. Was that like the first like day or
Yeah.
first couple days?
Yeah,
Jesus.
no,
Literally
literally the first
the
day.
first thing that me, Anthony, and Joel did was play the Cypher PK creative map.
Yeah, so we only got some
appreciate
starting
that.
XP.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
first day then, huh?
That was the first thing I dropped into. I didn't even go to the map.
Yeah, we were just like, we went right in there like, all right, Joel, let's get this XP.
I thought it was a joke at first.
Then we got Iron Man 0 with because
Okay.
like the comics finished at like the
Yeah.
like right at the beginning of the season. Then the Octane from Rocket League was added in
Can
creative.
we talk about Evil Dead now?
Oh yeah, it was added to creative before.
Yeah, it was added to creative at first. And it was just, you could put it in your maps, whatever. Then we got X-23, who's like the descendant of Wolverine in the shop, which was neat. Another pair of Wolverine claws. Then we got Mr. Meeseeks and Queen Summer for whatever reason at the very beginning of the Halloween event.
Oh yeah. It's just
And
Well,
then they
that's
came back
scary
to the
how-
shop for weeks.
for weeks upon
There was something.
weeks.
There was something so incredibly disheartening about that being there for like a month straight, and then them leaving for like 2 weeks, and then coming back for another
Hey
month.
guys, they're back.
Like it
They're
was
back
just.
in case you missed them.
It was just. It was the equivalent of like someone just fucking beating your ass for like 2 weeks straight, and then they like give you a little bit of a leeway, right? They let you relax, let you let you get your strength back, and then they just go back to fucking kicking your ass again.
And so that's a good way to put it.
That's how it felt.
And then, also at the beginning of the Halloween event, we got Black Adam.
The Black Adam experience.
Mhm.
Roblox.
India versus Pakistan
What are you referencing?
Have you not seen that?
is a video of Dwayne. He's like, I don't know what it's like.
It's
for,
some sort of promotional video for
think,
Black
uh,
Adam.
Okay,
but it's
mentioning it
he's
makes
like, I think he's talking about the World Cup or something.
I think
I don't know
so.
what he's referencing, but like, and
Something
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure because I don't know why he would say it regardless. But like, if World Cup sense, it makes sense. So he's like India versus Pakistan, and then it like cuts to like something, and then it cuts back to him, and he's doing the eyebrow raise. And it's like, what is happening?
something it was you mentioning that it was Dwayne doing that made me like remember that. Okay.
It's stupid,
Alright.
but yeah.
So then, after that, finally, we got a real good thing. We got Ash Williams.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, Black Adam!
He was like the fucking he was like the only big thing too.
Yeah.
Like the big
The Ash Williams experience.
the Ash
It-
Williams experience.
It's
The
like
And
I
they
Nigel
feel
went all
I
out.
feel like
Williams in
yeah, they got
Roblox.
like there's like someone in the friend group's probably just like some fucking Epic correspondent because like this is out of nowhere. Like there's been Evil Dead the game and it was like free on Epic for like a week or something.
Oh yeah, I never even claimed that.
I did.
I don't.
I did actually. Yeah, I have it.
I did too.
It's
yeah,
like-
it felt pretty like out of left field. I don't know things
well, Evil-
considered.
Well, Evil Dead's not very dormant anymore. There's a new movie coming out next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess so.
No Bruce.
Yeah, no Bruce though. So
And isn't there also talk like there's like rumblings that Ash versus Evil Dead might come back as like a cartoon or something.
yeah, Bruce wants that to come back as a show since he can't really do live action shit anymore.
Yeah.
So like Evil Dead's not a dormant series, so this is going to happen at some point. Even if it was a dormant series, Evil Dead's fucking iconic. So
Yeah,
like,
it's like fucking take the current pass. the entire reason that Doom Guy has the super shotgun is because of Evil Dead. Like, if you see a movie past like the 80s where somebody has like a sawed-off shotgun, that's because of Evil Dead. You play
Yeah.
a game with a sawed-off shotgun, that's because of Evil Dead.
Evil Dead literally coined the term boomstick.
Yeah,
It's just
like
Evil Dead
basically any
invented sawed-off
horror,
shotgun.
like basically any horror or action thing past like, when did it come out? 85?
Evil Dead 2 was 87.
87. Like anything past that, if you see some, like if you're watching something that is like kind of like a cult horror sort of thing, or like an action game or anything like that, you can pretty much be rest assured that there's a heavy influence of Evil Dead somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like insanely influential in so many ways.
There's a
And I'm-
sawed-off
and I'm-
shotgun and nuclear throne.
And I'm glad because in hindsight, it's really funny that Sam and I both got exactly what we wanted at some point in time.
Yeah, because like I'm obviously I was super excited that Ash was actually in the game because, like I said, the fucking Evil Dead 2 has been one of my favorite movies for a lot of my life. Like my dad and I watched it, and fucking then like I started playing, like obviously this is skipping ahead a bit much, but like when I started playing this and like fucking like chapter 2 season 2 fucking like May 2020, I had just gotten off of fucking Doom Eternal because that had like just come out like the month before or a couple months before, and I was like, fuck. I was like, it'd be really cool. Like, this game would be a lot better if I could play as Doom Guy. And just playing that, I'm just putting that out there. That was like first thing that I was telling anybody while I was playing it. And then finally, fucking
It happened
2
2 years
like
later.
2 full years later, I got him. We got him.
And it's
Ladies
not
and
like I'm
gentlemen.
fucking.
Gordon Freeman.
I'm to the moon with that
Gordon
too.
Freeman.
Doom Eternal is
Mhm.
one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah.
So like fucking, I love Doom. Everyone's happy.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of doomers in this call here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm a
it's like
proud doomer.
I cannot believe how well they did Ash. Like, I
Mhm.
guess if they were going to do Ash, they were going to have to do him incredibly well. That they would have had the like. I don't know, but I'm just glad that he got the chainsaw. That's obvious. He got both the Necronomicon and the boomstick as back blings. He got 2 fucking
Yeah.
back blings.
Yeah. And you got that
He-
loading screen run too.
Yeah,
And the
got the
emote.
loading screen and the emote. He got a fucking emote.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like there's only 2 things that I really wish we had gotten with that. And it's 1, that the chainsaw was usable on anyone. And 2, that rather than just having both arms, that one of his hands was the possessed one.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would have been better because they weren't going to give him no hand.
Yeah.
But that would have been cool. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Either that or the fucking Army of Darkness robot arm.
Yeah.
Well, that's like
Sure.
the
Thing
thing
with
with that
that, though,
is
is-
they'd have to get both the rights for Army of Darkness
Oh,
and
yeah.
too.
I
Yeah,
guess that's
because-
true.
Yeah, there's
Basically-
fucking weird rights things with this whole fucking series.
Basically, Evil Dead is a landmine. It's like a fucking fucking not land minefield.
And
I
a
know.
copyright minefield.
Yes, it is a copyright minefield. I think almost everything in this series has a different license holder.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely
So-
ridiculous.
It is so
utterly
utterly
rid-
ridiculous.
It's
I don't know who
just,
thought of that, but it's ridiculous, first of all.
I think his hand. Fuck, that would have been too fucking. I was gonna say his hand as like a back bling would be funny.
That would have been funny. They'd never do it though, sadly.
Yeah.
Just have his hand fucking crawling around on your back.
I think they did as well as they could have with an Evil Dead 2 collab specifically.
What if they had the hand and it had like a reactivity for when you like get kills and it like laughs? Like it laughs when you get kills, and then when you get downed, like how the Among Us one like does the fucking like stinger thing for when you get killed. It just does the fucking scream.
Yeah, the fucking high pitched shrill scream.
Yeah.
Mira, I found another one.
See if this is like any other game though, with like emphasis on a higher rating, they could have given him the fucking middle finger. That's like an
Yeah.
iconic part of the hand.
It's just-
Fuck. Oh well. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy with that.
Absolutely. All right.
What,
Then
yeah, what
another
else?
thing that we can be very happy about is Luke, Han, and Leia.
Yes.
They're
Actually,
done pretty
Me
damn
like-
well. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
they do.
You're
honestly
missing-
kind of
you're-
surprised of how much.
You're
Oh,
missing out on being a multimillionaire.
So we're
Willa?
so we're both
Mira.
of you.
Mira, stop! That's Andrew Tate.
Yeah, it is.
stop reminding me of that guy exists.
It's fucking weird how like before like when that image was like really popular, nobody knew who Andrew Tate was.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I
like,
think he was like relatively popular, but he had to be in kind of the right, quote unquote, the right circles to know about him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to be in the wrong circles
Oh,
to know.
Yeah,
about
it could have stayed like that too.
He had to be like he had to be a fucking racist middle schooler on TikTok to know about him.
Oh fuck! Look what I found again. Hang on. This is important. This is more important than Andrew Tate.
Oh, downgrading.
I found downgrading again. I'm finally back to like the first time Mira. Like, yeah,
What?
I'm finding all the tech posts from when they like unvaulted the tech in like fucking like either season 6 or 7.
We have got to finish the podcast now.
Sorry.
All right. So after original trilogy Star Wars stuff, they did that really well. All the items in their set were really cool. The alt styles were great. I love that Leia has the bounty hunter mask. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Then we had the Polo Stadium collection, where the characters were posed on what? An airstrip with biplane.
Uh-oh. Something's a little wrong
That
here.
never happened.
It
You're
never
wrong.
happened.
Oh.
This one was made up by a writer.
It never happened.
After that, Pickle Rick.
Woo!
Round of applause for Pickle Rick, of course.
Pickle Rick was funny.
It's honestly a really funny backbling to just throw on sometimes.
I liked playing Horde Rush.
Yeah, Horde Rush is a
Sounds
lot of
popular
fun.
version.
I kind of wish that it wasn't zero build, but that's fine.
Yeah, like that's not really necessary. It's just
You don't really need it.
Yeah, it would have been nice if we had it because I remember it
Little
being,
bit.
I remember it being just like a lot easier to kind of not like if you were thinking about it and like, oh shit, I should like put down a wall because like, oh holy shit, kind of swarmed here. Like it was a lot easier to kind of like break yourself out of those situations, but it's like we had newer weapons like the goo gun and stuff that were good for that.
the Guga.
The baby goo
Yeah.
gun. Then Goat Simulator 3 for the shop. Technically, it was a lot earlier. If you pre-ordered
yeah.
Goat Sim 3 on the Epic Store, which I did, still haven't played it yet.
Probably won't.
No, I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Copium.
All I have to do is install it. This isn't like some fucking like major fucking like job I have to go do. It's
Yeah.
Goat Simulator.
Yeah, it is. It's called a playing Goat
That is a
Simulator.
major
That's a fuck-
job, bro.
that's
No.
a full-time commitment, my friend.
That's a big deal.
Alright. And then the last thing, the last collab was the Fortnite Football Club, where they made, for whatever reason, soccer versions of LeBron James,
LeBron James.
a basketball player,
A basketball
Chloe
player,
Kim,
okay.
Chloe Kim, a snowboarder,
A snowboarder.
Neymar Jr., a soccer player,
You got that one right, so there you go.
and I think he's Spanish. I don't know where he's from at all. Gref G. I don't know how you pronounce it. The YouTuber guy with an Icon series skin where he's got some balls as his back bling.
Like the guy
Um,
who's just a Fortnite player or whatever.
Yeah, he's just an
Oh,
Icon,
that's a-
Icon series
Oh,
guy.
that's a 1 out of 4.
What was
That's
the
a
fifth
failing
one? No,
grade.
what was
wait.
the fifth one? Maybe the fifth one was a soccer player.
Isn't the
No,
fifth
no,
one
no.
just
The fifth one is Sparkplug, just a Fortnite character.
Okay,
Oh,
so Fortnite
1
character,
1 out of 5.
YouTuber, snowboarder, basketball player, and then a soccer player.
You've got a
You
1 out of
know.
5. That's a failing grade.
I mean, Gref could be a soccer player. I don't know anything about him.
I'll look him up.
All right,
Oh,
let's see.
Hey, he's just a fucking. Wait, hold on. I think he is just a YouTuber that plays games. I think career. Doesn't say like it doesn't say that he
Maybe
does
he's
anything.
a big soccer fan. I don't know.
Maybe
He
he
loves,
has
he loves
he has
football.
Kids' Choice Awards.
What?
No, he has. No, he doesn't. He was nominated for Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh.
He was nominated. He was nominated for fucking 2 years at the Game Awards for Content Creator of the Year and did not win. So
Oh yeah, I think I saw he was in this one, right? He was nominated for this one.
Yeah, I
It's-
remember that.
Yeah.
was it this year too? Because this one says 2019 and 2021. So
I
maybe
feel
then
like I remember seeing him on there.
maybe 3 years and did not win. That's
Huh.
funny.
Oh.
Oh well. All right. I don't think
Anyways,
he's a soccer player.
Anyways, the Demon Dice collab that was official. It was official.
It wasn't. Shut up. Stop talking.
You can pretend all you want. It was real.
They didn't. It's not made for her.
It's not made for her, but they did do a like a sponsorship, which means it was a crossover.
True.
I'm not giving you those.
Well, I'm taking it, so I don't care.
I got a vice grip on it. I got a fucking kung fu grip on this. You're not taking shit.
I'm not.
And I
giving you this.
and I have like a chainsaw. I'm taking your
I
hands
don't
off.
care. I literally don't care. Anyway, I don't think we need to do a random thoughts a bit this time around.
We got
we've
those
rambled about everything.
Fuck
we've
you,
gotten
Tim
everything.
Sweeney.
We've gotten
I've
everything
heard
in
enough.
our house.
Donald Mustard is a talentless hack.
In all seriousness, this might have been like one of the more like absolutely fucking disappointing seasons I've ever played.
Oh, for sure.
Like I don't think
This
there
is
was
the
a season.
this is the only season I've played that I actively thought like, yeah, this is bad. This is not good.
It's like this and chapter. I haven't played very much recently. I've only played a couple seasons, like a year's worth of seasons. I think a year and a half. But like honestly, I think the last bad season that was on this level or like close. I think fucking chapter 2, season 6, like the first one back. I did not like that one.
Really?
That was the first
wasn't
season
a-
I played on.
I
I'm just
wasn't a
kind of nostalgic for it. So I feel like that was like a really good season for me to like start playing on because it was like simple.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
yeah,
so
you, like,
too.
I think like it's the worst you could say about it is it was like kind of simplistic. I
Yeah,
guess.
Primal was just kind of boring to me. It's like I always
I
think
feel
about
like
it.
that's
Still,
fair.
I feel like it had more stuff going on than this.
Well, no, he's just saying like
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
the only like closest thing that like you could maybe say was like.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
like,
because
in everything
like,
I've
after-
played. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say season 7 and 8 after that were fucking bangers. So it was
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
like
I'd
I
say
don't know.
this before this, my least favorite season was absolutely Chapter 2, Season 4, just the Marvel one.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't anything really even wrong with it.
Well, like,
it's just
yeah,
like
none of us actively played it. So.
it's just like they did plenty. Like they had a bunch of mechanics. You could get like mythics that were just like different characters' superpowers. There was a lot of different locations, like an entire chunk of upstate New York that had fucking Tony
Upstate
Stark's like company, just
Upstate
like
New
was
York.
on the map. Fucking, and there was an Ant-Man thing. There was like a fucking huge like
honestly,
what was it? I don't even remember. There's a lot of shit going on. It was neat, but it did not hold me.
yeah, I wish I could have played more during then because I've played. I think you know this. I've kind of like I've dabbled a little bit in some of the like a game or two of a couple seasons before before season 6. Before season 6, I was not a Fortnite player yet. Or again.
Yep.
I just kind of wish I was able to experience that one.
Yeah, it was like an interesting thing just having kind of like an entire season revolving around
Because
a
like if
third-party
anything,
property.
because like fucking surprise, I'm a fucking soy jack. I do like Marvel, so I would have wanted to play during that.
Yeah, it's like, we got good stuff out of it. Like, I love Wolverine, fucking Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom.
This is, there was some good stuff there. Storm, it was cool. I love the X-Men.
Yeah, I would have liked to play during that.
I will hold that the Tony Stark skin is one of the worst they've done, though. The
Including
regular
Really?
Tony
the wrap, yeah.
I do not like that regular Tony Stark. The Iron Man style is fine, but you have to play as Tony Stark.
Does it
With
look too
Iron-
smug to you or some shit?
No, it just doesn't look good. It's just boring as shit. Didn't do anything. He's just in a like fucking skin tight suit. That's it. He's got glasses.
He's
Like
got-
that's all
that
he-
guy with the glasses.
that
It's
guy
funny
with
because
glasses.
it's kind of funny to me, a little off topic, but the only thing I want to say about that was that I think it's funny that like comic Iron Man at that point kind of just looked like Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so like you got the added benefit of just having a comic character that's literally not MCU, but he just looks like Robert Downey Jr. anyway.
Yeah. It's just like they could have done anything with this outfit and they just didn't. Whatever.
But like it's a testament. It's a testament to how good Fortnite seasons are generally. That like these bad ones stick out. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually
Like,
they got plenty of stuff to keep you busy.
Other than like season again, like I said, season 6, none of them were bad. Like they've continuously like knocked it out of the park every time.
Yeah.
Other than that last season, there's nothing in the last chapter or anything I've played that was that as boring as and just nothing as that. Like they
Yeah.
really had to fucking try to get that fucking boring.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Now that we're talking about that stuff, we'll just get down to like one of basically the last thing I want to talk about, which is just we got like just overall this chapter, because now this is the
Right.
final one of us like doing a like we started at the beginning of this chapter, finishing this one off did way earlier than expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't expect it to only be a year, but like what's the final thoughts on what
I
you've played?
I think it was good. I
yeah.
think it was really good.
Overall, it was good. It kind of like it definitely dropped off hard towards the end, but like the first 2 seasons and like the first half of season 3 were all good.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it peaked season 2 and then was kind of downhill from there.
Yeah, I think like I'm not too fond of everything besides season 2. Like I'm fine with everything with 1 and 3, but like I like everything about season 2 basically.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was so cool. Just
Yeah.
All I gotta
especially ending
say-
it with that live event. Like
Oh yeah.
the whole like expansion of the IO and like the fucking collider just being built like built eventually, and it's just like it was just one of the best story seasons.
It was
of
a, it
games.
was a really big build up, really high stakes, and it was paid off really well.
Yeah, and unlike this season, it like shows in the map changes and shit, because like you
Yeah.
really saw everything getting destroyed by the fucking war effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the effects of the whole war were felt across the entire map. And they
Yeah.
pulled that off really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
Especially with
I-
like kind of the campaign against them, like procedurally going like, all right, we're taking over this spot, we're taking control back from
Yeah.
Daily Bugle. All right, now we're going over to Condo. Now we're going over
Man,
to
the fact that
Tony.
there were lines that showed the fucking like
Territory.
that showed the territory, and the
Yeah.
fact that there was literally 7 controlled areas and fucking like IO controlled areas.
Like there was some no man's
Yeah.
land in between some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, like
man.
season 1, I'm just kind of like nostalgic for, and like it was all things considered, it was a really good like establishing season. Like
Yeah.
introduce like I didn't like this
Yeah.
map as much, but like it was cool.
You know, it had a good enough like map build up with the fact that why am I forgetting what the IO base is called?
The fortress.
Outpost.
No,
Uh,
the fucking
The cave. The
Oh
big
yeah,
fucking
Command Cavern.
Oh
yeah, the
Command
fact that
Cavern.
Command Cavern was built during that season, like it
Yeah.
just showed up one day. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like, yeah, they did like all that shit with the drills was like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
it was a good intro and then build
yeah.
up to season 2.
Yeah, I was also like the event before of just like the fucking flip shit was cool.
Yeah, that
I
was really
really
nice.
like that idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking flipped is their best end of chapter event.
way better than
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
out of the
fucking
3.
absolutely.
Nothing
Yeah.
happened in this one. Flipped was
I
so
just-
fucking cool.
I kind of wish that there was more I don't know what to call them, like just like mini events throughout the season to kind of give you a little bit of hints to know what's going on, because it's like they did that with season 1. If you guys remember, by the end of season 1, that there were like
Oh
earthquakes.
yeah, the earthquake. Yeah, you like
There was like
experienced one
there
of
was a
them and
rock
didn't know
there
what
was
the
a
fuck it
rocket
was.
launch at one point during season 1 too.
Yeah, there were like earthquakes that like was basically hinting that the IO is just drilling their way through the fucking
Yeah,
island.
like Seth, you
Yeah.
like you got one of them and didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, because I was asking you guys like, hey, the ground is shaking, and I was like, okay, this isn't a bug because things are taking damage.
Yeah.
So this wasn't like a weird visual bug, and I'm like, do you guys know what this is? And I was like looking around, and it was just like one of those mini events to like get you fucking started, you know,
Yeah.
get
Or
you
like
going like.
or like when they were doing when the collider was set up and there was like in the build up to the event, it was like progressively like the pulses coming out of it
Yeah.
were getting more and
Yeah.
more frequent. And it's like
Yeah,
you could see
shit
it
was
from everywhere on the map.
shit was happening.
Yeah.
Like stuff was actually happening.
Nothing happened this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like and also I did really like fucking chapter like season 3. Like
Yeah,
it
same.
wasn't like a peak, but it was nice to just have like a chill fun season. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got done with a war. We needed some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
You
it
know,
wasn't.
have a cool roller coaster, like the really pretty visuals, you know, the fun ideas of like the trees and shit.
Yeah, and like the rotating
was fun.
fucking
It wasn't
like,
it wasn't
styles for everything.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I honestly
it wasn't
just
anything special, and it kind of got boring near the end.
I
but-
kind of wish there was more than just dialogue to show that like the reality tree was actually pretty fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
feel like they could have done that better because it was there in the story, but like it really didn't feel like a good transition there.
Yeah, no,
It-
it's like the part of the problem because it's like when they kind of have been the past 2 seasons, I think, leaning a bit too heavily on like the dialogue story quests
Yeah.
and not
Yeah.
enough on it's too much. It's telling but not showing,
Yeah,
which is like a bad thing to do in a story.
yeah, like this
Absolutely.
fucking rule one basically.
Because it's like, oh man, there's like a bunch of weird stuff going on. We should go check it
Yeah.
out. And then you go there and it's exactly the same as it always is.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Interesting.
oh, okay. I guess I'll help you.
Not. Interesting.
Like, whatever you say, Jones. Sure.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I like hung out around Loot Lake, and there was some shit happening.
There was some orbs on the lake that I had to go swim into.
Yeah.
I guess those meant something.
Interesting.
It was just
Yeah.
like, it was just like the first 2 seasons were, you know, first one I don't know if I'd say it was like a home run. Second one, absolutely.
I think the first one was really fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. First one was fun establishment.
I think a lot of that is like he gets a pass on being basic because it was new.
Yeah,
was all
like,
I
that was
think-
the point. They didn't
It's,
want
I
to
think-
it's just
Like-
my issue with it is I would have liked it more if it wasn't just this is the map on its own, and I don't like the 3 map too much.
I
Like, it's
feel like-
fine. It's fine, but compared to chapter 2, like
Yeah,
it's
so like
really-
they did fun shit with it too, like having like tilted like gradually thaw out.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
really liked having a lot of it be snow at first. In fact, I kind of wish we could have like kept the map as being really snowy because that's like really nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't-
If Tilted was just like always fucking snowy throughout the whole chapter, that'd be neat.
I do
Yeah.
kind of wish that they had done like an ice tilted. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Uh,
hoping.
There's just
I
a
like
few.
It's just like
Spider-Man.
yeah. There's fucking there's fucking like this game has just been grass for so long that like you might as well let a fucking snow biome like stay kind of dominant on
Yeah.
a map.
Which is why this map's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
And
feels more.
the whole snow biome, and it isn't just snow on the ground; it's also icebergs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even when it's just like grass, it's like more varied.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
because
it's
like
super
on
vibrant,
chapter
or
3
it's like
map,
the
on chapter 3 map, like once all the snow melted, it was just kind of like the mountainous area with like log jam, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this actually feels like there's just kind of like a glacier area.
You got the nice tree colors. That's good.
Yeah.
I like the fall trees.
Yeah, no, it's fucking really nice looking.
Is it like necessary to give like as many initial thoughts on like this like since it's a new chapter?
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
We've also been
I'll-
at this for a really long time. Maybe we could
Yeah.
fucking skip
Yeah,
that.
well, like,
Yeah,
we don't need to talk about it.
we kind of like
We've
get
sprinkled
into
our
it.
new thoughts on everything. Like, it's obvious we all
Yeah,
really
you can
fucking
tell.
like this new
We
season.
like it. We like the new season. We like the new chapter.
We'll keep it
I
New
will
season
say-
good.
simple.
This has nothing to do with the new season. This is my final thoughts on the on the last whole chapter.
Hmm.
I was saying this.
Meow skulls.
Yeah, mouse skulls. I was saying this off of camera, obviously, but the whole chapter revolving around what I think is a fucking really big plot hole is really funny to me because I was talking. So you guys know how the 0 point. I was talking with Sam. You guys know how like the island is kind of always like envisioned or like shown in diagrams and shit as just kind of like the island floating in space or whatever. Like it's always just been kind of like the island and then the 0 point, then the bottom of the island.
Yeah.
But like the event the event fucks with me because it's like it shows the island out in the distance because you guys remember we're in the water, we're watching it flip or whatever. It's showing it out in the distance, like the whole island. You can see the 0 point, you can see the other side. Where's the water we're floating in? What
Well,
is this?
Well, no, because I think it's like it's the island and like a good amount of water
Yeah,
surrounding.
because
Yeah,
when I was
yeah.
talking to
Yeah.
Seth about this, my running theory that they would probably go with is that in the Batman comics, what they did was when you went too far out into the ocean, it was basically the vacuum of space, and then it fell off. So it's like if you went too far out, you just freeze and die. So it's like it's one of those things where there's like I'm going to assume that we're supposed to be outside of the loop during the flipped event. And that means that like we're kind of I don't know.
In the
able to-
collision,
I
I'm
don't know.
looking back.
It's
I
weird.
think in the collision it does show a little bit of the water. I think.
You know, it does. It always did. Because it
did?
is literally supposed it isn't it's never just been the island. It's always been
Yeah.
like its own like kind of biosphere almost. This is
Yeah,
the only
pretty
time we haven't had that.
Okay, makes sense.
So
I'll say,
Uh,
I kind of wonder if throughout the chapter, it like everything might just like reform to be like more normal, like the other islands were.
yeah, I wonder. Maybe.
Well, it does seem that somebody is trying to build a rift to bring something through. Because, like I said, in the newest update, there seems to be somebody on the Citadel trying to build something.
Mhm.
Probably, you know.
So that's the first. Well, there's like some leak or whatever about a new skin called like the Rift Warden or something coming. The
Mhm.
something
Oh,
warden.
yeah, I think I saw something about that, yeah.
So it seems that some story stuff is building up, which is nice. Very very good. All right,
Yeah.
brains off.
I want to wrap this up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done.
We're all
I
done.
was done.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming here,
Thanks
guys.
for watching. How long is this recording?
This part has been an hour 52, but there's been a lot of breaks on it.
Yeah.
The other part was like 140.
Ah.
Yeah. Surprised
Anyway.
the second part's been longer.
Yeah. I mean, it's because we had to break a few times. We're done.
Bye.
We're done.
Scooter, yeah.
We're done. Never making a podcast again.
Joke over.
Skibbity bop.
Great movie. Big recommend.
Oh my goodness. Wonder if he stopped the recording.
No, he's not going to.
Oh no, he definitely did.
All right, guys, I got a funny, and I got a funny in here. Don't talk about what it is.
Alright. Alright. Delete it before he gets back.